What is good? Sixer Nation, Philly Take Nation, welcome on in to another edition of the Sixers Game Day Live Show. Can you believe we are here? 20 games into the NBA season. Just about a fourth of the way through. And tonight the Sixers are at home once again, looking to rebound, both figuratively and literally, against the 3-16 Washington Wizards. But the Wizards, after a monstrous losing streak, are back, and they've won 2 out of 3. And of course, the 76ers will have guys missing. So can they overcome it? Can they build some consistency? Can they get a win that they absolutely must get in the first game of a 4-game week that is going to be very instrumental in this next stretch of the season? We're going to talk about all of it and more right here on the Sixers Game Day Live Show. You know what to do, man. You know what to do, man. It is about that time. It is about that time. And we have to break it all down. Let's go, man. Shout out to the game day community, man. The best in the world. Happy Tuesday evening. Now that the holidays are past us, the Black Friday, the Cyber Monday, all that good stuff is past us. We are on to December. Can you believe it is December? Happy December, everybody, as we have one more month until we close out 2025. But it all starts tonight with Sixers versus Wizards. So good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are tapping in from. Welcoming officially to Philly Take with RB. It is the Sixers Game Day Live Show presented by our friends at National University. And of course, we are powered by the Sleeper app. We have the 10-9 Philadelphia 76ers, 5-6 at home, taking on the 3-16 Washington Wizards, who are 1-10 on the road. This is the number one Sixers Game Day Live Show, where we give you pregame, live game, postgame coverage. That includes our staple play-by-play and reactions, our analysis as it all goes down. We will read out your comments during the stream in real time, and we will take your phone calls after the game. Do me a favor right now, go down below, and if you're really rocking with us and you're really supporting us, man, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 50,000 subscribers. We are now over halfway there. So hit that sub button. Help us get that big milestone on the way. And if you want to join in on the Philly Take family, if you want to get your comments highlighted a different color, you want to get the cool exclusive emojis and more benefits as well, go ahead and hit that join button down below or hit the link pinned in the chat. Last but not least, make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the videos or live streams that we put out. We put out a video yesterday with essentially more of a rant from me, and that rant is going to continue here tonight. So don't miss anything, man. Put us through the algorithm. And lastly, be sure to follow us on all of our social medias. We are growing everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, at Philly Take with RB. Follow us on Facebook at Philly Take with RB. Follow me personally on Twitter. By the way, we hit 10K today. Shout out to the Big X. And shout out to all of our followers over there. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at RB Philly Take to connect everywhere. Shout out to the members in the chat. We will get to you in just a few moments, but it is time to kick things off on the Sixers pregame live show. So obviously the 76ers played this team. I think it was the third or fourth game of the season? I think it was the fourth. Yeah, it was the fourth game of the season. And it was really the last time I'd say I felt really solid about this team. They advanced to 4-0. It was on the road. It was an overtime game, which probably shouldn't have went to OT. But it was one of those games where the Sixers erased a fourth quarter double-digit lead. And the 76ers came out and they outscored them 32-16 in the fourth quarter. And obviously Quentin Grimes hit that big shot at the end. And Quentin Grimes ended up going for 23 in that game. Maxey went for 39. Joel played. He went for 25. VJ was 14, 6, and 4. Back when the vibes were good. Now, on the flip side, the Washington Wizards had Alex Sarr go off that game for 31. Keyshawn George, who had a really hot start to the year, dropped 20 in that game. But since then, the Wizards have been absolutely decimated by injuries. Not that they are going to be some kind of good team anyway, but after the second game of the year, when they were 1-1, they actually went on a 14-game losing streak. So they were 1-15. Listen, I know there's going to be some Wizards fans in the chat. For some reason, the Wizards fans always pop through when these teams play each other. So I appreciate y'all for being, diehard to your team. But at this point, I'm starting to recommend find a different sport. Try to find something else to make you happy, because the Wizards are never going to make you happy. I really like the Wizards' young core, but they're just they just feel like they're inevitable. They're going to be in the tankathon every year, and they haven't been good in so long. So anyway, the Wizards were on a 15-game losing streak, a 14-game losing streak. But let me not count my chickens before they hatch. I think that's the saying, right? I don't even know. The Washington Wizards have won 2 out of the last 3 games. They've beat the Atlanta Hawks, who the Sixers lost to in double overtime the other night. Then they lost to the Indiana Pacers, who stink. But then they came back and they beat the Milwaukee Bucks, and they had a big fourth quarter the other night. CJ McCollum dropped 28 points. McCollum has been on a heater with all these other guys out. He dropped 46 against Atlanta. And I'll be honest with y'all right now. I guess this is where I start ranting. I'm not confident in the Sixers winning any game right now unless they prove it to me. And I know a lot of people are going to, be mad about that and be frustrated. Not that I ever make any statements or make any analysis to try to appease anybody, but I am done looking at the hope and the promise and the potential. And I'm starting to get really pissed off, man. And here's the rant I have for the Sixers. All right, let me just get through some final couple things. The Wizards are a terrible team. We know that. They're 27th in offensive rating. They are dead last in defensive rating, so they're terrible on both sides of the ball. Sixers are a better team. The Wizards have 8 injuries. Alex Sarr will not play tonight. He is out with a right adductor strain. I think he's missed a couple games. Chris Middleton is out. Corey Kispert is out. Trey Johnson, the rookie, left hip flexor strain, is out. AJ Johnson is out. Keyshawn George is questionable. And Sharif Cooper is out. Shout out to Omar Cooper, though. Appreciate you, big dog. Anyway, the Wizards have everybody out. So really, their only guy tonight is CJ McCollum and Bub Carrington, who, by the way, is still... I don't know what's going on with Bub Carrington, but he showed a lot of potential last year as a rookie. And now he's kind of just falling back into, just like an average player. He's only averaging 6 points a game this year, so he has not been that good. Cam Whitmore has been okay. But like I said, the Wizards are in full tankathon mode already. They're like what the Sixers did last year, but in the first month of the season, which is insane to think about. With that being said, I'm done talking about the Wizards, and here's my rant about the 76ers, okay? I put out a short earlier today on all of our socials, a lot of lot of feedback. I dropped the video, like I said yesterday, don't miss the videos. Drop a lot of nuggets in there. Last game, Joel Embiid and Paul George after the game were talking, and I don't want to say they handed the team over to Tyrese Maxey, but everything that these guys are saying, it's like, we want to be out on the floor, we want to play basketball, but our bodies are just not letting us do that, okay? That's the best way I could put it nicely. So tonight, Andre Drummond was questionable. He's going to play. Paul George was questionable. He's going to play. I know they played a lot of minutes last game. But Quentin Grimes is now out. He is dealing with right calf soreness, so now Grimes is out. Kelly Oubre remains out. Trendon Watford remains out. And Joel Embiid is out again. Joel Embiid played 30 minutes last game. It went into double overtime. And if you want to see my rant, go watch that video. But essentially, my point is that the Sixers' minute restrictions are never going to work. The Sixers' minute restrictions are not going to work for a couple reasons. Number one, if these guys are already getting re-injured, right? Joel Embiid missed 9 consecutive games, and Paul George can't even play more than 2 games in a row. How is it going to work when you want to get these guys back up to speed to play an entire game? Second off, how do you expect this plan to work when the players don't even know what the plan is? Like, they were asking Paul George, and he's like, I just need to, like, grow my wings and start flying out of the nest or some BS like that. There's no rhyme or reason to this plan. It's not like, all right, here's step 1. First 20 games of the season, you play 20 minutes a game. Step 2, step 3, step 4. They don't have any concrete plan. And on top of that, Joel Embiid, who played on Sunday night, is now unavailable again? So what are we doing here? Like, what is the goal? What is the game plan? Just because they played a few extra minutes in overtime, and by the way, Paul George didn't even play in overtime. He said he started to feel back tightness again. And now Joel Embiid can't play 2 days later. So from my understanding and based on the reporters I've talked to and just the information, I don't have a ton of inside information on this, but just based on the people I've had some quick conversations with, the Sixers are just going to take this game by game. And it's going to be, all right, Joel, how you feeling tonight? You good? All right, suit up. Oh, Joel, you played 2 days ago. You're not feeling well? All right, you're good. So as much as I love this team and as much as I love covering this team and doing this every game, I'm just getting sick and tired of it, man. I'm getting sick and tired of it. I appreciate Joel for what he's done. I appreciate everything and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to keep saying it. I'm just tired. So with that being said, man, it is not fair what Tyrese Maxey has had to endure. Joel Embiid admitted that last game in the postgame. He said, it sucks. I've been there, which Joel has been there, trying to carry the load of a team, when guys are injured. But Tyrese Maxey played 52 minutes the other night, and they didn't even win the game. Like, that's what really pisses me off. So the Sixers play the Wizards tonight. Then they have a back-to-back. By the way, Sixers have 3 games in 4 days. They play on Thursday night against the Warriors, Friday night against the Bucks, and then they play on Sunday night against the Los Angeles Lakers. So once again, the NBA gives them 3 games in 4 days. And honestly, man, I don't know how they're going to hold up. I really don't. I mean, Maxey, I'm not expecting to play that well tonight because he played 52 minutes the other night. I'm sure he'll have a good game, but it's time for us to stop trying to put any blame on Maxey when he's trying to carry the load of 2 max stars that have these big contracts and are not on the floor. And the last thing I'll say, which if you saw the short or the video yesterday, you'll know this already, but for the people that say, oh, well, how did the Sixers look without Joel? They can't even, make the playoffs without Joel and Paul George. Yeah, exactly. People never finish the context of that point. They never say, well, if the Sixers could use that $100+ million to get 3 other players that could be on the floor every night, they'd be fine, most likely. So I'm getting tired of hearing that as well. All that being said, I'm not blaming Joel Embiid. So before the people start going crazy in the comments, oh, you're hating on Joel, you're hating on Paul George. I'm not talking about them personally. I'm just talking about the fact that this team is never going to get to full health. They have no game plan for these minute restrictions, and I'm tired of hearing the word minute restrictions. I'm getting tired of these minute restrictions. VJ Edgecombe couldn't play overtime last game because of minute restrictions, and the Sixers couldn't beat the shorthanded Atlanta Hawks. All right, man, that is what I'm going to say. Please let me know your thoughts in the chat. And also, one more thing, man. Call in after the game. We had a good rotation of callers. I know a lot of people are not that interested right now as we get further into the season until these guys play, but I would love to hear from you on the phone lines. So make sure you go ahead and call in after the game. Join our Discord where we talk about the Sixers every single day and get involved in the community. Follow us on other social platforms so that way you don't miss anything. All right. I am going to get to your comments in the chat. I'm going to give a shout out to some of our channel members. But before we do all that, we have to give a huge shout out to our great partners of the show over at Sleeper. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not checked out Sleeper by now, you are sleeping on the game. Sleeper is the fastest organically growing fantasy platform in the world. They're a one-stop shop for all your sports needs, coverage. You can get scores, news, alerts on any games right at your fingertips. You can play fantasy football. You can do so much with this app, but the best part is sleeper picks, where you choose anywhere from 2 to 8 of your favorite players, pregame, live game, or postgame, or excuse me, not postgame, across different sports before postgame. And all you have to do is pick more or less than the predicted stats. You can make these entries in 30 seconds or less with a $1 minimum entry. Easy as that. And if you use the code PhillyTake, you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit. So check out Sleeper. Get up to 1,000 times your payout if your picks win. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. And we are going to make our picks for tonight. So we have the Sleeper app up, and we are on the Sixers Wizards page. Now, just for some context, we still have not hit 3 out of 3 this year, which is really bugging me. So tonight I've decided that I'm going to hit it no matter what. So we're going to go to points. Let's see. No Joel Embiid tonight. I think maybe we go with an Andre Drummond rebounds. Drummond, don't fail me now. I think this is one of them games where Drummond can hit 18 rebounds. So give me Drummond on the over rebounds. Like I said, Quentin Grimes is now out tonight, so I'm expecting Maxey and McCain to take a little bit of the load off of the others. Maxey over 8.5 assists. That's a lot. Let's go back to points. What about VJ Edgecombe? Is he going to step up and have a big game? I think this could be a VJ game. Give me VJ on the over for points. And then we'll go with points, rebounds, and assists. Let's see. Who should we go with? I kind of like the Justin Edwards one. I feel like he could be a sleepy pick tonight. Maxey 44.5 is a lot, but honestly, there's going to be a lot of burden on him anyway. I know I said he might not have a great game because he played 52 minutes. I'll take Maxey on the over as well. So it's as easy as that. You make your picks, enter into a contest, and once again, use the code PhillyTake and get a 100% deposit match up to $100 on your first deposit. And you can also get a free $20 entry right now on any play over on the Sleeper app just by downloading it and signing up. Shout out to Big Sleeper, man. All right, man. It's about that time. We need to get our predictions going in the chat. So, ladies and gentlemen, drop it in the comments right now. Final score prediction. What is the final score of this game tonight? Who is going to lead the game in points? And how many points will they have? My game predictions have been pretty spot on. I feel like I've only been off on like 2 the entire season. But my sleeper picks, we're getting there. We're getting there. Mods are throwing the links in the chat. Shout out to Busy B. Yeah, I got to give a huge shout out to a few of the people in the chat as well. I'm going to do that here in just a few moments. But drop your predictions in the chat. And guys, I can't say this enough, but please get us up on the subs, on the likes, all that. It helps us as a creator community. Everything that we do, every way that we grow is through your love and support. Like all of these opportunities we've had and the things we've been able to do is all because of your support. So please do me a huge favor. Go down below, like the show upon entry, subscribe to our channel, do all that good stuff so we can get to 50K and we can continue to open up the realm of possibilities. All right. My final score prediction for this game tonight. Sixers, don't do me wrong, man. It scares me that the Wizards have won 2 out of 3. Sixers have lost 4 out of their last 6 games. But the Sixers are coming off a horrible double overtime loss. They are in the first game of a 4-game week where, honestly, they need to win 3 of the games, if I'm being honest. But Sixers have to take care of business tonight. The Wizards are down essentially everybody outside of CJ McCollum. And even though the Sixers are down Joel Embiid and down Quentin Grimes, they have enough to win this game. So I'm actually going to pick the Sixers to pull away late, and I think they win it by 14 points. I'm going to take the Sixers in this game 115 to 101. 115 to 101. I don't think the Sixers will go crazy because of the pieces they are missing. Plus, Maxey is coming off 52 minutes played. But I do think that when they need to go on a run, they will. So I'm going to say 115 to 101. And I think the leading scorer in this game will still be Tyrese Maxey, even though he's going to be gassed. And I think he's going to put up 31 points, maybe an inefficient 31. But give me 31 for Tyrese Maxey. 31 for Maxey, and the Sixers win it 115-101. Hold on, let me turn this off real quick, and then I'm going to read your predictions. Drop them in the comments, man. All right, let's go to the chat. Let's see, 111-105, Sixers, Maxey with 35. 116-100, Sixers. 114-98, Sixers. 111-101, Sixers, Maxey 29. Cat says Sixers win by 15 plus. Busy Bee says 115-109. Some Wizard scrub goes 7 for 10 from 3 and scores 35, says Beer Battered Gummy Shark Tika. Guys, make sure you change your YouTube name so I know who I am talking to. Sixers 118-108. 119-114 says Dom. Dom says Maxey with 36. Sixers 120-109. Maxey with a 40-piece. VJ 15-5-5. Dom says VJ with a 20-piece. We need a bounce-back VJ game tonight. I agree with that. 117-97 Sixers, Maxey with 27. Drummond with 20 boards. Maxey 24. PG with 22. We got a guy that turned 25. Wiz had McCollum, Middleton, and Bilal go off last game. Cool J says 121-110 Sixers. Maxey with 25. McCain with 20. Busy says McCain should have another 20-piece. I do think Jared McCain is going to have a good game tonight. I think he's getting better each and every game. So those are my takes. If you have any bold predictions, drop them in the comments. But ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. You know what they say around these ways, man. Drop the beat. Drop the beat. Play the song. Let's go. Cue the music, man. We need good vibes, man. We need good vibes, man. Let's go. Sixers Game Day Live Show with your boy RB. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir, man. Hope everybody is doing well on this Tuesday evening as we embark on another week. The first week of December. 4 games this week. Sixers will play 3 games in 4 days later this week against the Warriors, Bucks, and Lakers. So it is important that they take care of this one tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a shout out to the members in the chat. If you guys want to become a member and support us, the link is pinned in the chat. First, I want to shout out to our members, all right, because they go above and beyond to be here and support us. Shout out to Dom Boyle in the chat, Busy B. Clint, what's going on? Blazin'. Who else we got? Estelle, what's going on? I saw Asia Roberson. What's up, Asia, in the chat? What's up, Beer Battered Gummy Shark? Jad, what's going on, bro? Appreciate y'all being here, man. Shout out to the mods and the members. You guys mean more to me than you know. Second off, I want to give a couple shout outs to just some of the people that I have seen in here every single game. Because, man, it's a long season, and I now know this for doing this for 6 years now, but, you know, people come and go on the streams, and there's a lot of people, especially with the Sixers, who are frustrated with the team. So a lot of people leave, you know, and they leave for games, and I'm not, you know, specifying anybody or just singling anybody out, but like even a lot of our diehards, man, have dipped on this team because they can't tolerate it, you know, and I think of people like Nelson and Secret Underdog and like, a lot of the people that have been here for years, man, that are just sick and tired of this team. And it's nothing against them personally. It's like I said, I appreciate everybody. But for the people that are sticking in here and are tapping in every game and are hanging with us and really just embracing the community sense of it, man. I say it every game, but I'll put this community up against anybody. And I believe that we are providing more value than any other show out there because we're giving you a pregame show. We're giving you a live play-by-play, reading out your comments. So essentially you're interacting with the announcer. You're also talking to other fans of the same team, getting their opinions. You're also getting live stats. You are also getting a post-game show in full effect where you can call in and give your thoughts. My point is that there's so many components that we are providing you and that you're providing me. So shout out to the community. And I want to give a few shout outs to the people in the chat that are constantly tuning in, like Busy B. Busy B's been here every single game, locked in diehard. Shout out to Dom Boyle, in here every game, locked in diehard. Philly for life, locked in every game. Cool J's been locked in every game. Jason 18, what's up, bro? Channel member in the chat. Blazen's been locked in with us. Estelle. So, shout out to all the real ones in the chat. I just want to give you guys a shout out because you are constantly supporting us and you're staying tapped in. Other than that, man, please do not spoil the game. Please do not be disrespectful or weird in the chat, and treat everybody with respect. Don't spam the chat either. We have a great community going here. We welcome fans from the other teams as well. And we're going to keep on trudging along, man. Game number 20 of the season. Game number 20 of the season. Let's see. What else is going on that I wanted to talk to you about? Oh, yeah, the Clippers stink, by the way. I remember I put a reel out in July and a video, and I was talking about the Clippers, and I got a lot of mean comments from Clipper fans. And if you're a Clippers fan in here or a little hardened Stan boy, I told you so. RB was right again. My takes are aging like fine wine. The Clippers are atrocious, and the Clippers are going to strike gold for the 76ers. What else did I want to talk about? The Eastern Conference is wide open. Sixers need to get it together. As I said to begin this show, I'm getting tired of the minute restrictions. They need to get guys who can actually play every game. So that's where I'm at, man. That's how I'm feeling. That is where I'm at. I'm ready to go. Guys, get this to 100 likes. Beginning of the season, we were hitting 1K likes every game. We have not hit, I think, 600 in the last 2 weeks. Get us up to 1,000. Let's piss off the neighbors. Otherwise, they're going to be sleeping good tonight, man. Vincent James in the chat says, I'm here every game. What's up, Vincent? Suit says, quality, authentic, knowledgeable content will keep the people coming back. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I try my best. We try to give you every component we can. Try to make this as personable as possible. I really liked what Philly for Life said last game. He said, I haven't changed since the first stream, and I really don't try to. No matter what happens, I try to just provide you the coverage the best way as possible and just have fun, man. Beer Batter Gummy Shark says, you can blame Ben Simmons' Aussie connection for being stuck as a Sixers patient. Shout out to Tika, man. Beer Battered Gummy Shark. We appreciate you. Tika's here every game. Philly Meme says, I'm studying, bro, while doing this. Appreciate you. We have a long season. Long way to go. A lot to talk about. We're going to be live streaming the playoffs again this year. So we have a lot of good things to do, man. And we're almost at 50,000 subscribers. The bigger we grow this community, the more you share it out. Say you have a buddy or a family member. You're like, yo, check out this channel. That goes a long way. That goes a long, long way. Let's see. Philly Meme says, I started to come every game to the stream at the start of the season. Appreciate you. Jimenez, what's going on, brother? Shout out to the community, man. Shout out to the community. Jad says, if I'm up at 2 a.m. watching the Sixers, we cannot let RB neighbors sleep. Hit the like button. That's what I'm saying, man. There was one guy that commented on the video, I think it was yesterday, and he said, dude, I love your show, but can you please stop hitting the air horn? And I said, respectfully, no. No. I'm here to have fun, man. And if you're going to be irritated by an air horn, then you need to reassess your priorities, man. You may not like it, and that's cool. But if you're going to be so irritated that you can't stay in the stream because of an air horn, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Number one rule here is we have fun. Simple as that. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sixers better win this game. As you can see right here, they are predicted 87% on the matchup predictor. They are a 13.5 point favorite. If they don't win this game, I'm going to lose my mind. Simple as that. Make sure you stick around for the post-game show later tonight. Also, if you, let's say, you're not around or you go to sleep or something, you can always watch back the post-games. We have every show segment separated by timestamps, so you can easily come back in, skip right to the post-game, easy as that, or you can listen on podcast platforms. And I do want to ask you guys, if you do listen to podcasts like on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please go give us a follow. That would do wonders. We are starting to really climb the ranks in terms of Sixers podcast, which is really like a whole other market too. So yeah, man, definitely go check us out on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. All of our episodes are uploaded after the show, like 2 minutes after. So you can easily listen back that way as well. Estelle says, I have a hard stop at 11. I have a job interview in the morning. Hey, good luck. 200 people in the chat. We're at 78 likes. Get us to 100 likes so we can wake up the neighbors, man. The more you engage, the more you interact, the more fun this show is, the more we read out the comments. SPK, what's going on, brother? Let's go, man. Digital says we can tolerate an air horn. I mean, I hope so, man. The air horn is not intended to be annoying. It's supposed to be fun. All right, man, let's go. Sixers and Wizards. Let's go, man. Shout out to our great partners that make this show happen. National University. Shout out to Sleeper and all of our other great partners as well. Go get these starting lineups. You guys can also check out my Eagles coverage over on A to Z Sports Philly. Mods will drop that in the chat. Sixers starting lineup tonight will be Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Paul George, Dominic Barlow, and Andre Drummond at the 5. So no Joel Embiid tonight and no Quentin Grimes. Joel Embiid played 30 minutes the other night into that double OT game. Even though he did have an off day yesterday, they're not going to play him today. And Quentin Grimes has calf soreness, so it's annoying. Let's get the Wizards starting lineup here. Wizards starting lineup is CJ McCollum, Bilal Coulibaly, Keyshawn George, Justin Champagnie, and Marvin Bagley. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the community. We appreciate even the opposing fans as well. So thank you for being here. And you are always welcome to tune in with us. Let's go. We need 10 more likes. Get us up to that big 100. We're going to try to get to 1K again tonight. Let's go, man. 230 people in the chat. Game about to get underway soon. Also, we are working on a custom scoreboard thing, so hopefully we'll have that done soon, but be patient with us. Appreciate it. $5 super chat from Corporate B Pump. Oh, wait, he switched his profile pic again. I can't see what it is on my screen. Corporate B Pumper has switched his name and his profile picture. Yo, my man is switching names like it's the day of the week. Corporate B Pump, suit and tie. B Pump is back. He says VJ Edgecrumb has more stinkers than the Eagles running curl route sips tea. I knew B Pump was coming back in with a vengeance, man. I knew he was coming back in eventually. He's been off for a couple games. B Pump, we thought we lost you, man, but you're back. $10 super chat, SPK2YK, Sean Kelton 902. What's up, SPK? He says, yo, RB, what's up, brother? I'm from Philly, but now I live in DC. I need the Sixers to win tonight so I can talk so much stress at work to all these Witches fans down here in DC. Yo, SPK, do the Wizards fans really talk that talk? The Wizards, that, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, they need to find a different sport or something, man. Even though all the other Washington teams are not good either, because Washington is in a really bad drought for sports right now. Wizards fans have nothing to say at work, bro, because they've been bad for 10 years and it's not looking any better right now. But shout out to you, brother. Talk that talk. Pump your chest out a little bit. All right. $5 super chat, Nick Rose 89890. Tell Bob that Nick says hi right now. Bob! Nick says hi right now. Nick says hello. Shout out to Bob. Shout out to Nick. Thank you for the love, man. Appreciate y'all showing some support in the chat. Let's get these stats up here, and then we will get it underway. Time your game up with ours so you don't get ahead. We will be off here in South Philly. Sixers win the tap. They have the City Edition jerseys on again. Paul George puts it up, left it short. Barlow, the rebound, puts it up, and it is a goaltend. So the Sixers are going to start off with an easy bucket. Credit to Dominic Barlow. We'll get the scoreboard going here in just a second. Here is George going to turn around fade. Got it off a foot. Man, he has been really good to start the year. Kind of slowed down a bit, but first round pick last year. Solid player. Sixers moving the ball well to begin. Here's Maxey, the drive, the kick to the corner. VJ, now PG steps into a three, and he got it. Wrong one. There we go. PG for three. I feel like Paul George has come out early in these games, and he's been very effective, and then he kind of disappears. Here's CJ McCollum going to step back against PG. He missed it. Ball goes right in the hands of Paul George, and here they come. Sixers lost in the City Edition jerseys the other night for the first time they wore them this season. Paul George going to miss the mid-range shot. Koulibaly, McCollum, Champagnie, George, and Bagley for the Wizards. They're down 7 players. Here's a three from Bagley, and he's going to knock it through. So we are all knotted at 5. Paul George going to find Dominic Barlow. Barlow up top to VJ. VJ coming around a screen. He's going to dribble, pull it up, mid-range. Got it off the left foot. We're going to hit the like button in just a second, and, hit the air horn for the like button. Drop a like on the show. Here's McCollum up top. Champagnie drives up through contact. Couldn't get a whistle and couldn't get a bucket. Here come the 76ers. Maxey steps into one. No good off the back iron. Wizards pick it up. Here's Bub Carrington. Impressive rookie last year. Now Champagnie. Going to find Carrington. Carrington again gets the switch on Andre Drummond. Carrington drives, lays it high off the glass and missed it. Drummond the rebound. Here come the 76ers. Maxey with the rock. Maxey crossover, step back, wide open three. It's money. Tyrese Maxey picking up right where he left off the other night. 24 points in the fourth quarter and overtime combined in the last game for Tyrese Maxey, although the Sixers could not pull out a win. There's Keyshawn George, guarded by Paul George. He's double teamed, now skips to the corner. 3-ball Champagnie, no good. Drummond couldn't get the board. Sixers standing around. Dude, Paul George, man, what are you doing? Here's an alley-oop, and then George is going to foul Bagley. Paul George literally just sat there and didn't do anything on that rebound. Guys, we got 265 people in the chat. Get us to 200 likes. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day live show presented by National University. Let's go! Drop the yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wake him up. McCollum dribble driving. Lost it. Bagley tried to pick it up, and Paul George is on the floor. Here come the Sixers now. Maxey with the rock. Maxey, full head of steam to the rim. Just left it a little short. Like I said, Maxey's going to be gassed tonight, honestly, and a 3-ball is good from Keyshawn George. So it is a 2-point game. Wizards played really well down the stretch of their last game. They've won 2 out of their last 3, and Paul George threw it away. Stolen by Washington. They look like the aggressors. Here's McCollum, drives up off the window. Bagley or Champagnie the putback, and he couldn't put it through. Shout out to AG in the chat. Don Boyle, Busy B. RJ, what's up, brother? Long time no see, man. VJ spots up for a trifecta, and that one is short. Wizards right up the floor. McCollum waiting for it. And it was a goaltending on VJ Edgecombe. So it is 10-10. Thank you guys for not spoiling the game. I really appreciate it. Like I said, we're working on a custom scoreboard thing, so be patient with us. Clint, what's going on, bro? Big Rud, what's up? Barlow downhill, floats one up off the back iron. It's off. Keyshawn George, dribble, drive, collects, goes up. Left it right on the railing. Drummond picks it up. Here come the Sixers. Maxey at the wing. Crossover, drive, Maxey. In the low block, finds Drummond cutting. It went right through the fingertips. He had a wide open layup, and he could not hold on to the ball. Trivia coming up at the end of the first quarter. We have a very, very tight trivia race. Also, shout out to the couple people that copped to merch the other day. A couple people went and got themselves a Philly Take tee. Shout out to the merch. Check it out, phillytakewithrb.com. Dino, what's going on, man? Renzo, what's up? Long time no see, he says. Lou World, what's up, brother? AG, what's good? Shout out to the chat. Thank you all for being here, man. Appreciate you. Also, just to make sure you guys can hear me clearly, right? Like I said, the internet traffic over the weekend was wild, so we were seeing some dips, but just want to make sure you guys can hear me. And if it does start interrupting at all, just be patient. It'll come right back in a second. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. It looks like it's all good on my end. Might have dropped a few frames, but we're getting it back to being good. Dom says, I'm slacking on merch, need to cop up. Check out the merch, man. We're going to be hopefully adding some new designs later this year, but love it, man. All right, you guys can hear me? Awesome. Dave Jones, what's up, man? Long time no see. Maxey high up off the window, can't get it to go. McCollum in stride, puts up the 3, missed it. Bagley puts it up, and he is fouled. So Marvin Bagley to the line for 2. Yeah, man, shout out to the people that have been watching this for a long time, man. In case you're just tuning in, I was just shouting out all the people that have really been here rocking with us, you know. I really appreciate that. A lot of people come and go over the years, but hopefully, even though the Sixers may not be that entertaining right now, you just like the community, right? You like the vibe, you like the chat. Like, hopefully those things are at least entertaining to you. Sixers have to wake up, though, man. Like I said, this game, every game is making me nervous until the Sixers prove to me that they can win consistently. And I just think they're hurting from the lack of consistency on the floor. 340 people in the chat. Let's go. Get us to 200 likes before the end of the first quarter, man. We do this every single game right here on the show. Pre-game, live game, and post-game shows. 4.5 hours of condensed coverage. So you literally don't have to do anything, man, but stay locked into the show. That's it. Stay tapped in with us, man. Simple as that. Stay tapped in with us, man. Don't go anywhere. Right here on the show. Pre-game, live game, and post-game. Mr. Scum, what's going on, bro? Welcome, man. Welcome. Big Rud says, I'm a Bulls fan. I like your community, brother. What's going on, Big Rud? Big Rud's been here for a long time, man. Let's see, man. Dave says, nice cap. Thank you, man. Narisa says, nice, great announcer voice. Thank you. Clint says, showing your dedication that you give to us. You are the best. Clint, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Let's go, man. Let's do it. So once again, for the 76ers, no Quentin Grimes tonight, out with right calf soreness, no Joel Embiid. And for the Wizards, no A.J. Johnson, Trey Johnson, Corey Kispert, Chris Middleton, and Alex Sarr. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, man. Get us up to 200. And yo, can we get some blue and red flowing in the chat? Channel members, Sixer Nation, can we see that blue and red in the chat? Drop it right now. Let's go. Let's get this chat colorful. Marvin Bagley going to the line for a pair for Washington. Estelle says they better win this one. If they don't, it says a lot about what to expect. I mean, if the Sixers can't beat the Wizards down 6 players, I mean, they have a serious problem. For real. Second one is good, so it is a 4-point game. Maxey driving full speed downhill and lays it up and in. 6:40 to go. It's 14-12. Here's Washington. Bagley against Bona in for the first time. Bona jumps, missed it, and then we had a foul. Sixers are not crashing the glass. They are not moving well in the half court. That's where we're at, man. I am RB. Welcome into Philly Take with RB. Appreciate you all being here, man. Thank you. I'm not seeing enough blue and red in the chat, man. We have too many people in here, man. Let's go. Drop some blue and red in the building. Hit the like button. Get us to 200, man. That helps push us through the algorithm. 2 for 2 at the line for Bagley. It's a 4-point game. Here's Jared McCain for the first time. Wizards on an 11-2 run. McCain from the corner. That one is off. Here's the pull-up from McCollum, and that one is good as well. So it is a 13-2 run for the Washington Wizards. Justin Edwards in for the first time for Philly. Here's Edwards going to spot up for three and hits from deep. Good shot by Edwards. Looks like we have an offensive foul on the Wizards, so it's going to go back to Philly. Nice shot there by Justin Edwards. Let's go, man. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Jared McCain going to find Don Barlow. Now Tyrese Maxey. Maxey working. Coming around the screen. Maxey to Barlow. Barlow, the dribble, the drive. Up against two. He's in traffic, and he is fouled. So Dominic Barlow heading to the line for two. You guys think we should stream some other games after this week once the Sixers are off for pretty much 2 weeks? I mean, they'll have like 1 or 2 games, I think, over a 2-week span. But should we stream some of the play-in or the NBA Cup games? Estelle says, instead of betting on the score, we should bet which quarter the Sixers will be bad. Barbara in the chat with us. King Rocket, what's going on? Blaze, what's up? Dom says, CJ is going to annihilate us. He is scoring 23 points a game in his last 11, shooting 45.5% from three. Barlow going to knock down the second. It is 18-17. Let's go, man. Here's a three from Washington. Can't answer on the other end, but then it's going to be tapped in by Koulibaly. Sixers are nowhere to be found on the boards, man. Edwards up to McCain. McCain guarded by McCollum. Here's Maxey around a screen. Maxey drives downhill, puts it up with the left and got it. I know we have a lot of fans that tune in that aren't even Sixer fans. I appreciate y'all, man. So just trying to get a gauge of, you know, what you guys like. McCollum dumps it down low. Bagley again. Bona trying to box out. He can't. Barlow swats it away, and he fouls him. Yo, Sixers are getting cooked on the glass, man. Dude, the Sixers' rebounding efforts right now are horrible. We have 400 plus in the chat. Welcome on into Sixers Game Day Live. Pre-game, live game, post-game, right at your fingertips. You don't have to go anywhere. 4.5 hours of dedicated coverage. All I ask is that you hit the like button for us, man. Go down below. It takes half a second. Push us through the algorithm. Paul George coming back in the game now. We should have 300 likes already, man. We should already have 300. Let's go. Hit the thumbs up. I need everybody to do it. I need everybody to do it. Second one is good. Bilal Koulibaly, first round pick a couple years ago. Now Bub Carrington in the game with Cam Whitmore and Tristan Vucevic. McCain going to drive the lane, floats it right up and in. Tristan Vucevic, second round pick back in 2023. I remember he had a big game against Philly last year where he was going off. Now McCollum going to get plucked in the lane. Sixers pick it up. Bona taps it to Maxey. Maxey at the wing. Maxey, the step over. 3-ball. Couldn't get it over Vucevic. And Champagnie couldn't handle it, so it goes out of bounds. Come on, chat. 412 people in here. We can't even get to 200. Let's go. Let's go. Daniel Sand in the chat. What's up? McCain off balance corner three. Got it to go, man. Jared McCain is looking better and better every single game. Shout out to J Mac. Go, man. Yes. Jason A-Team in the house. Lou World says Whitmore, former Wildcat. You know I'm a Nova fan, man. Shout out Cam Whitmore. And also another quick shout out from a Nova player. How about Colin Gillespie? Have you guys been paying attention to what Colin Gillespie is doing with the Phoenix Suns? So happy for that dude, man. Love Colin Gillespie. Let's see. Who else we got in here? 50 Tons says, Knicks fan, Maxi fan. I don't get the Sixers game in NC. I'm locked in with you, RB. Hey, man. We appreciate everybody, man. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Hold on. Let me turn this on real quick. Hold up. Let's go, man. 450 people in the chat. We need 30 more likes. Can we get to 200, man? Let's go. I want to push this show into another universe. $2 super chat, Philly for life. What's up, my brother? Was just giving you a shout out, man, like 10 minutes ago. We were shouting out all the diehards that keep tuning in. He says, sorry I'm late. How we doing, RB? McRain is back. Drop a Jared McCain in the chat. All my members, drop that McCain emoji, man. Let's go. Jared McCain looks like himself again. I'm so happy. So happy that McCain's back. So happy. Digital says I haven't liked it yet. Well, you're slacking. You're slacking, man. Lou says my grandpop had Nova tickets for 40 years, lifelong fan. Shout out to your grandpop, man. Love Nova. And a lot of the Nova players making big strides in the NBA. Let's go. RB, you're not waking up the neighbors. What is the deal? You guys are slacking. That's the deal, man. Got 450 people in here. Get the likes up. Simple as that. Shout out J Mac, man. 5 points off the bench. First game of a 4-game week. Wizards tonight, Warriors, Bucks, and then Lakers for the Sixers. They need to take care of business. I don't know what just happened, but I just saw Adem Bona go diving on the floor, and I think it was a backcourt violation by Washington. Yeah, backcourt violation. So it's going to be a turnover. Sixers basketball at half court. 3:35 to go here in the first. Paul George going to cross over, drive, now go to the other hand. PG floats one up, and he left it. But McCollum is going to get called for the foul. 15 more likes. Let's go. You guys are crushing it now, man. You guys are crushing it right now. Make sure to follow us on all of our socials, man. Support us everywhere. Mods, you know what to do, man. Here's Paul George out of the block. Nice drop step, lays it up and in. Good bucket for PG. Let's keep it PG. Vucevic missed the layup. The Sixers have it back. It's McCain floating it way up the floor to PG. Dumps out of bounds. McCain for three. Can't get it. Bona tried to get the board. Could not. Here comes Cam Whitmore. Now Keyshawn George the oop and Whitmore the finish. So it is a 2-point game. 2:48 to go here in the first quarter. Sixers have it. VG now. VJ now. Bona now. PG. PG at the top. He's going to pull a three and hits.
He's on fire.
Come on, Paul George. Let's go. 8 points. 3 for 6, man. Let's go, Paul. Vucevic under the rim. Dunks it down. Couple minutes to go here in this first. Ooh, nice Nice move there from McCain. Edwards a three. Edwards for three. What a drive by McCain. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, man. Here's a step back three from Whitmore. That one does not go. Sixers have it. Now VJ coming down the floor, going full head of steam. VJ's feet came out from under him. He slipped. Carrington, Vucevic kicks it out. Corner three. And that one is good. That was number 27. Who was that? Was that Will Riley, the rookie? Edwards wants a chance at another one. That one goes in and out. McCain trying to get the board, and the Wizards have it. Here come the Washington Wizards. Here's a little mid-range J from Carrington. He's going to knock it down, and the Wizards, all of a sudden, bring it within one. Let's go. We need 8 more likes. Get us to 200. McCain down the lane, goes up and in. Jared McCain with a quick 7. Jared McCain is cooking, man. 34-31. VJ guarding Bub Carrington. Carrington with the left hand. At the top. VJ right up on him. Here's Will Riley again. Or excuse me, not Will Riley. Keyshawn George going to find Carrington. Corner 3. Can't get it to go. McCain the rebound. Here come the 76ers. McCain. Dribble. Stops. Kicks it. Edwards. Pump fakes. Drive. Step back. Here's Paul George. Going to stop on the logo. PG going to pull up from 3 now. Too much on it. 15 seconds to go. Shot clock unplugged. Here is Carrington. 9 seconds to go. Guarded by Edwards. Beyond the perimeter. Vucevic sets the screen. Vucevic off balance with 1 foot. Can't get it to go. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter, where it is 34-31, 76ers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. End of the first quarter, man. It is time for some Sixers trivia. Shout out to the Sixers Scholars Trivia, presented by National University. We have a very tight trivia race. Whoever gets it first in the chat is going to hear this sound. Whoever gets the most right at the end of the season wins a big prize. If you guess more than once, you will be banned from trivia. Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, the question of the day, presented by National University, is: which NBA Hall of Famer played for both the 76ers and the Wizards? Question is in the chat. Everybody can see it at the same time. Even if you're on a bit of a delay and you're not up to sync live, you can see the question in the chat. Which NBA player who made the Hall of Fame played for both the 76ers and the Wizards? Sixers don't have a ton of Hall of Famers. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to decipher. I don't think the Wizards have a ton of Hall of Famers either. But yeah, let me cue up my music real quick, man. I forgot we put on some music. 30 seconds in the chat. Let's go. Which NBA Hall of Famer played for both the 76ers and the Wizards? All right, man. Correct answer in the chat is Moses Malone. Moses Malone is the correct answer. And the first person to get it on my end is M2808. M2808. Now, I don't know if you had a different name and it changed it because of YouTube, but let me know if you have a different name or you have. But M2808, congratulations. First one to get it on my screen. Thank you to everybody for playing Sixers Scholars Trivia presented by National University. Here's Vucevic under the rim, puts it up and lays it through. Here's Jared McCain. McCain coming around a high screen, finds Drummond. Drummond now Maxey. Maxey going to step back, a deep two, and hits. Sixers lead it by 3. M2, I don't know if your name changed or what, but you guys got to change your names back to what they were before because of YouTube's update. Here's the little floater. That one does not go. Sixers have it now. 3-point game. Maxey guarded by Keyshawn George going to step back for 3. It's off the back iron. Sixers get the offensive rebound. It's Jabari Walker in for the first time. McCain. Now Edwards wants a 3. He got it.
He's on fire.
I should have took that Justin Edwards prop, man. I should have took that Edwards prop. Here's a 3-ball from Will Riley, the rookie. He's going to answer right back. Hold on, let me make sure I put Dude, what the heck? This YouTube thing's really messing me up, bro. Here's Justin Edwards. The hop step finds Drummond under the rim. Drummond goes up. Got it. And one. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. M2808, congratulations on your first trivia win of the season. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, do you hear that? Hold on, what's that sound? Hopefully you guys can hear that. Let me chill out before your family thinks that your house is on fire. But anyway, man, that is the siren. And for the diehards, you know what that means. It means that we will have a second trivia question later on in the show as Vucevic muscles through for an and one of his own. It'll be Tristan Vucevic going to the line for another one. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be having a bonus trivia question, a chance to earn another point at some point in this show. We're doing bonus questions at specific points throughout the season to offer up more opportunities. But yeah, shout out to M2. Moses Malone played 5 years for the Sixers and a couple for the Wizards. Guess you got to stay locked in so you don't miss the other trivia. Here's Drummond, turns, hooks one up with the right hand. Got it to go. Andre Drummond. And also, I didn't forget about the 200 likes. We're going to hit the air horn in a second, man. You guys are crushing it right now. Riley going under the rim, turns, kicks it out. Here's a 3-ball from Keyshawn George. No good. McCain trying to snag the board. He can't. Riley has it back. Will Riley under the lane, kicks it out. Now up top. Here's Bub Carrington off balance. The 2-ball, no good. Maxey can't get the board. It's a third attempt for Washington. Another 3-ball from Carrington, no good. And now McCain's got an easy breakaway, and he's going to lay it right up and in. So Bilal Coulibaly and the Wizards missed 3 different times, and it results in a 76ers bucket. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I need, man. Drop some fires in the chat. We hit 200 likes. Let's wake them up. Yes, sir.
He's on fire.
Wake them up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drop some fires in the chat, man. Speaking of waking them up, I'm going to tell you how you can wake up and level up. And you do that by checking out our great partner over at National University. Ladies and gentlemen, our great partners of the trivia question, but they go beyond that. NU is there for your academic career. It's literally them and you. NNU. NU is perfect for you. National University offers 4 and 8 week online courses that help you balance work, life, and school. You get to start sooner and finish faster. They are an accredited nonprofit university in the U.S. that offers any academic resource you need. They help you live your life and achieve your goals. And if you think, man, I have all this pressure on me, I'm working a job, I'm taking care of a family, I don't have time to go back for school, they are perfect for you because, like I said, they are quick courses online and you don't have to leave the comfort of your own home. So check them out. Over 150 degree programs and certificates, a 50-year history of innovative learning and support models for non-traditional students, and everything else you need from career guidance to virtual mental health counseling. And they also awarded $50 million+ in scholarships last year. So if you are interested in leveling yourself up and getting that next degree and going back to school, check them out. Link down in the description. Shout out to National University, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. Shout out to the big NU. Sixers got to take this Wizards team back to school, man, because they are horrible. It should not be a 6-point game or a 7-point game right now. It should be like a 20-point game, in my own opinion. In my personal opinion. Let's go, man. We have Blazin in the chat. We have Marcia McCollum in the chat. King Rocket in the chat. Let's go, man. Tika in the chat. Let's go. Get us to 300 likes, man. We have over 400 in the chat. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Get us to the big 300. 7-point lead for Philly. Down Embiid, down Grimes, and Washington throws it away. 3.5 minutes into the second, Maxey takes the ball, and he's going to set up top. Here's a screen from Drummond. Maxey in space, kicks it to the corner. Jabari Walker for 3. That's money. I don't know why Jabari Walker has not been getting minutes. He has played well, man. I like Jabari Walker. Koulibaly, the pump fake, the drive. He kicks it out. Here's a 3-ball. No good for Koulibaly. Wizards get it back. Here's Will Riley. Riley floats it up. Blocked by Drummond, and they call a foul. Drummond wants the review. Drummond did not like the call. About 9 points out of Justin Edwards. 9 points out of Jared McCain. Excuse me, no. Yeah, 9 points out of McCain. 9 points out of Edwards. 9 points out of Maxey. Stream lagging for anybody else? Or is it my internet? Are we lagging? Like I said, man, we've had a little bit of issues here and there, but is it lagging bad? Let me know. Let me know. My apologies if there's any lag going on. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Here's Jabari Walker in the corner for 3. Got it again. Got it again. 2 threes and 2 rebounds for Jabari Walker. Sixers steal it away again. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Maxey to McCain in transition. Can't get it that time. Walker fighting for the rebound. And he is fouled. Let's go, man. Guys, drop a 1 in the chat if we are good. Drop a 2 if you can't hear us, if we're lagging or whatever. Give Jabari Walker more minutes, man. Give Jabari Walker more minutes. He's been hooping, bro. He's hooping. Walker up at the top. Going to find Eric Gordon in for the first time. That is right. Eric Gordon is in with Quentin Grimes being out. Maxey turns, puts it up mid-range, and hits. Sixers on a run, and then the Wizards float one up. So it is a 12-point game. Maxey turns around, fades, puts it up, and we have an offensive foul on the 76ers. Now it says it's lagging on my end. Bro, what the heck, man? Let's go. 550 people in here, man. Hit the thumbs up. Get us to 300 likes. Let's go. Don't slack in the chat. Make sure your stream is up to date live with us, man. Make sure your stream is up to date. Tap on your screen and hit the live button. I think YouTube might be on one right now. McCollum going to find Bagley, and Bagley slams it down in the lane. Like Busy B said, make sure your stream says live on it. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. Here's Edwards at the top, going to drive downhill, floats it up, left it a little bit wide. Here's Champagny going to step into a 3, and he hits, and it's now a 7-point game. Guys, if it does lag, just be patient for a second. It should come back. I don't know what the issue is, but here's Maxey going to pull a deep 3. It's in and out. Bona the rebound, puts it right up and in. Let's go. Here's a 3-ball from McCollum. That one is off wide. Sixers have a chance to keep laying it on them right now. Here's Maxey going downhill. Switches hands. Reverse. It's good. So Maxey once again doing his thing. He's got 6 points here in the second quarter. 11-point game. Here's McCollum. Going to find Champagny at corner 3. It's airballed. Airballed.
This guy stinks.
Here come the 76ers. Maxey driving through the lane, puts it up, and he is fouled. Maxey to the line for 2. Let's go, guys. We are almost halfway to 300 likes. Hit the like button right now. Get us up to 300 so we can keep pushing it through the algo, man. We do this every single game, man. Pre-game, live game, and post-game coverage right here on Philly Take with RB. Tell a friend, tell a family member. First one, go to the line for Mad Max. Vic says Heat fan thumbs up coming. Thank you, man. Let's go. We need everybody. We need everybody. Busy says, why does nobody grab a rebound? They tap it like it's volleyball. Here's Keyshawn George going to bounce it out. Now up top. Koulibaly to George. Now McCollum. McCollum from the wing. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Walker. Here come the 76ers again after Maxey made two. Maxey working. It's just phenomenal what Maxey's doing out here every game. Maxey going to find Edwards. The pump fake, the dribble, the drive. Edwards goes up. It's blocked at the rim by Marvin Bagley. And then Maxey steals it away on the other end. Sixers continue to come up with big defensive plays here in the second. Maxey guarded by Bub Carrington. Or no, I'm sorry, Koulibaly. Walker for three. That's short. Bone of the rebound. Here's Edwards. He wants another one. Can't get it that time. .345 to go here in the second, and Keyshawn George fouled in the lane by Jabari Walker. Let's go, chat. All right, I want to know where everybody's tuning in from tonight, man. You know what time it is. Let's play a game called Drop the Spot. Where is everybody tuning in from tonight? Drop your states, your cities, your countries, your towns. By the way, that was a easy steal from Maxey. First one good at the line for Washington. Where's everybody tuning in from today, man? Make sure your stream is on live. Tap the screen, hit the live button. Gordon going back to the bench with Maxey. See, we have ATL in the chat, PA in the house, Langhorne, Upper Darby, Lower Marion, Center City, Maryland. Let's go, man. Delco in the house, Canada, Mount Laurel, Prospect Park, Woodbine, San Antonio, Cornwall. Let's go. We are global, baby. Charlotte in the building, Woodstown, Newcastle in the building. West Philly in the house. And VJ Edgecombe with a monster slam. What a slam by VJ, man. Sixers on an 8-1 run. They are bullying Washington right now. Washington, the last ranked defense in the NBA. And they're showing us why. Koulibaly for three. That's off the mark. Champagny the rebound. He went up, couldn't get the whistle. VJ takes it away. Here come the Sixers. McCain, dribble, drive, layup. Got it to go!
He's on fire!
Woo! Let's go, man. Northeast Philly, Colorado in the building. Let's go, man. Lebanon in the house. North Carolina in the house. Koulibaly lost control of it. Picks it up. 4 on the shot clock. Keyshawn George has nowhere to go. Pulls up a deep three. And it's off the mark. Sixers lead it by 16. Paul George overshoots a Dembona in the paint. And it's going to be a turnover. Miami in the building. Shout out to everybody in here. Williamsport. Appreciate y'all being in the house. All right, I have one more favor to ask from you, man. Can we get this to 300 likes before halftime? We do this every single game, man. Pre-game, live game, and post-game coverage. You know where to be during every Sixers game. We also cover the rest of the NBA with other live streams. And we do a bunch of shows, man. So please support us. Follow us everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Mods, drop those handles in the chat. We just hit 10K on Twitter today. Shout out to the X community. Let's go, man. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. South Carolina in the house. Pennsburg in the building. Let's give some shout outs in the chat. Busy B in the building. Scum in the building. Dave, Patrick, Kandisha, Vanessa, Jean, Jameson says Larry Stakes on Gerard. Ohio in the house. Blazing in the house. Let's go. All right, man. You guys are going to have to work for us to get that next air horn, man. Get us back to 300 likes, man. Come on. And I know we have some other fans in the house, man. We welcome you guys, too. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. We do this every single game, so you are always welcome to hang in here with us. 4-game week for the Sixers. 3 games in 4 days later in the week, so we'll cover all of those with this great community that we have built up. Stick around after the game. Call into the show. Give us your thoughts. Wizards really are a bad team, man. They have nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Hopefully the Sixers don't make me eat my words and collapse in the third quarter again. Alden says, people watching with a 10-hour time difference is a huge W. That is crazy, man. It just goes to show the kind of product that we've built here and why people should get behind it. I mean, people are literally tapping in from all over the world, man. It's crazy. It's wild. .2:15 to go here in the second. McCollum going to pull up from the corner. Can't get it to go. Picked up by Philly. Paul George up the floor. Finds Jared McCain in space for 3. It's short. 650 people in the chat now. Let's go, man. Guys, can we get the 300 likes? We need 40 more. Who's going to get us there, man? McCollum going to hand it off. Here is Keyshawn George. 9 on the shot clock. George dribbles in to the paint. No look pass. Nice dish. A foul and 1. It's going to be Justin Champagnie going to the line for 2. Let's go, man. Like and subscribe. Like and sub. 38 more, baby. 38 more. I want to hit the air horn. I want to wake up the neighbors. They've been pissing me off. Let's go. Let's go. First one good at the line. 3-point play. By the way, there was some snow going around today. How about that, man? 'Tis the season, I guess. VJ turnaround fadeaway, left it off the front rim. 13-point lead for Philly. 1:28 to go here in the first half. Here's a 3-ball from Washington. It's short. Bono the rebound, and he threw it away. Luckily, it bounces up where VJ can snag it. Here's Jabari Walker on the break. And that one was poked out of his hands. And it's back to Washington. Yo, by the way, we're trying to get to 50,000, man. You see that number in the bottom right corner? Get us up to 50K. Let's go. Like and subscribe. Here's a 3-ball wide open for Champagnie, and he's going to make them pay. It's a 10-point game. Kispert screaming off the bench. Don Boyle gifting a Philly Take membership. Let's go. Drop those MVPs in the chat. Members, I want to see it. McCain dribbles, spins, drives, no look pass. Walker slams it on the baseline. McCollum at the top, going to find Keyshawn George coming around a screen. George back over to Whitmore. Whitmore pulls up. And that one is short. 28 seconds to go. Yo, we're really not going to get 300 likes, man. We need 31 more. Who's it going to be? Shout out Don Boyle, man. Shout out to my guy, Dom, man. Always supporting the show. Appreciate you, Dom. 20 seconds to play here in the second quarter. McCain at the top. Walker sets the screen. McCain switched onto the big. And it was plucked away from McCain. Wizards up the floor, 5 seconds to go. 1 second, Keyshawn George off a foot, and he missed it by everything. So that will take us to halftime, where the 76ers lead it by 12. 66-54. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day live show presented by National University. We're powered by the Sleeper app. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is, man. Give me one word. One word in the chat to describe this game so far. Where's my vocab wizards at, man? It's your time to get active. The more interaction, the more the show grows. Hit the like button as well, man. Hit the like and get us up to 300. Give me one word in the chat to describe this game. How would you describe this game so far? I'm going to say, honestly, I'm going to say expected. Even though I said at the beginning I was a little nervous about the 76ers and their ability to win any game right now. I mean, the Wizards are the worst defense in the NBA for a reason. They are the 28th worst offense for a reason. So simple as that, man. The Sixers are finally putting it on them, and I hope that they can keep it up. The third quarter does scare me, but looking at the Wizards being down 6 players, even though Joel Embiid is not playing and Quentin Grimes is not playing, I mean, this is expected for me. This is actually the one game where I do expect the Sixers to pull off, and I think I had them winning by 14, so we'll see what happens, man, but they need this. This is a game they absolutely must need. All right, man, we are going to read out some of the best words in the chat, and then we'll talk a little bit about this game. Before we do that, though, man, got to give a shout out to our great partner of the show over at Sleeper. Ladies and gentlemen, check out the Sleeper app. Download it right now. You can play and make picks even at halftime to get ready for the second half. You can make it across sports. It could be same sport. Doesn't matter. Pick anywhere from 2 to 8 of your favorite players and pick the overs or the unders. It's as simple as that. It's a game inside a game. And on Sleeper, when your picks win, you can get up to 1,000 times your payout. If your picks win, you can make entries in less than 30 seconds. So it's not letting me pull my thing up right now, but our picks, we had Andre Drummond over 10.5 boards. He is currently at 2. So that's the last time I ever bet on Andre Drummond to do me anything. We had Tyrese Maxey over 44.5 points, rebounds, assists. Seems like he's on a good track there. And we had VJ Edgecombe over 12.5 points. He's currently at 4. Thought it might be a good bounce back opportunity for VJ Edgecombe, but so far still struggling on the offensive side, at least outside of a big dunk. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you think you can outpick me, and maybe you can go 3 for 3 before I finally can this season. I mean, we're 20 games in, and I still can't go 3 for 3. So go check out the Sleeper app, download it, get a free $20 entry right now in Sleeper, and use the code PhillyTake when you sign up. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. All right, ladies and gentlemen. One word in the chat to describe this game. Let's see. Surprising, encouraging, elusive, spirit, sufficient, hope, moored, meaningless, preeminent, rehabilitation, December, vindicated, vivacious. Dude, I'm loving these words, man. I'm loving these words, man. Drop the words in the chat. I love it. I love it. I love when the vocab wizards come out, man. No pun intended. But yeah, what else do I want to say about this game? So far, not much. It's pretty much expected. What did we think was going to happen? You know, I mean, let's not speak too quick. Like I said at the beginning, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. But Tyrese Maxey, 15 points on 13 attempts so far. I said he would have an inefficient 31 tonight, so he's right on track for that. Paul George, 8 points, 5 rebounds. No Quentin Grimes off the bench, but Jared McCain, Justin Edwards, and Jabari Walker have been cooking in this first half. I love what Jared McCain's doing right now. Excuse me. Jared McCain, 11 points off the bench, 4 assists. Jabari Walker, 8 points and 5 rebounds in the first half off the bench. And Justin Edwards with 9 himself with 3 triples. So love the way the bench is playing. Love the way the team is playing together. They're playing up tempo. And really what has made the difference from the first quarter to the second quarter is in the first quarter, the Sixers were not rebounding the ball at all. In the second quarter, they started rebounding, and they also started creating a lot of turnovers and turning them into points. So really that has been the big change for the 76ers in quarter one to quarter two. Take a look at our team stats here. Sixers shooting 43% from long range in this game. They are shooting 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Wizards have been there 14 attempts, 12 makes. Sixers have closed the rebounding gap. They have closed the assist gap. They're not turning the ball over that much. And they are dominating in the paint, 30-18. And they are also scoring points off of turnovers, aka everything you need to do to win a basketball game. Like I said, no Alex Sarr, no Chris Middleton. The Wizards are absolutely terrible as it is, but without all their players, I mean, there's a reason they lost 14 in a row. That's really all I got on this game so far. The dreaded third quarter is on the way. The 76ers are the worst third quarter team in the NBA. They are averaging 24 points a game in the third. Hopefully that'll change tonight. 430 people in the chat. We still do not have 300 likes. You guys are really hurting my heart right now. Hit the freaking like button. Push us through the algorithm. We give you this coverage every single game. Pre-game, live game, post-game coverage. 4.5 hours every game. Live and direct. You get to watch the game with us, listen to it, talk to the announcer, talk to other fans, interact in the chat. You can't ask for anything else. So I need you guys to be active in those comments, man. Other than that, hopefully the 76ers can make this easy. Could they actually give us a non-cardiac game for once? Could they do it? Could they actually do it? We'll see, man. We'll see. I like the way Paul George played in the first quarter. Hopefully he can get, how many minutes is he at now? 13? I don't know. Maybe like 10 more minutes. We'll see what he has. Maybe Nick Nurse will change up the lineup. We'll see. Anyway, man, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the members and the mods. If you want to become a member, hit the link pinned in the chat. Support the channel. All the members get their comments read out first and priority, and they get their comments highlighted a different color in the chat. That's where we're at, man. Get us to 5 million likes. We'll be back in just a few moments, and we will get ready for this second half. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with you. We are back here on the Sixers Game Day Live Show, presented by National University, powered by the Sleeper app. Ladies and gentlemen, can the Sixers survive the third quarter? Can they survive? What do we have in the chat, man? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, man? We got 300 likes. We have 300 likes. Drop the yes sirs in the chat. We start the third quarter at 12 points. Here's the dribble, the drive, the pull-up, and it is a foul on the floor. Drop the yes sirs in the chat. We have another trivia question coming up tonight. So we'll get to that, and we'll see if the Sixers can survive a third quarter. Here's a step back three from Keyshawn George. He's going to knock it through. So that is not an ideal way to begin this third quarter. Here's Paul George. George going to work against Keyshawn George. He drives in, puts it up, too much on it, picked up by Champagnie. Here come the Washington Wizards. McCollum with the rock guarded by VJ Edgecombe, crossing over, sifting through the defense. He drives, puts up the mid-range, and knocks it through. So now it is a 7-point game, and you just cannot make this up. Edgecombe driving downhill, kicks it out to Paul George. PG drives, spins, PG, Barlow. Now VJ, the dribble, the drive. Drummond for three. No good. There's a Drummond three. Haven't seen one of those in a while. There's CJ McCollum. Going to find Champagnie. Now Keyshawn George. Keyshawn George working against VJ Edgecombe. He drives. He goes up. VJ slipped on the floor. I don't know what they just called. $2 super chat says, I'm not doing okay right now. Well, I hope you're doing a little bit better, man. He says, if they lose, Nick Nurse's house is getting egged. Appreciate the love, man. That would be a crazy way to go down about that, especially after what happened to Kevin Patullo. I know that's what you're referencing. Don't be one of those people, man. Don't do that. The jokes were pretty funny, though. I'm not going to lie. At least the comment thread. PG behind the back. Here's Dominic Barlow. Now VJ Edgecombe going through the defense. Drives against two. Puts it up, and it was blocked, I think. Here we go with the third quarter. Gosh, I love this team. As psycho as they make me. Let's go. Drop the yes sirs, man. We're going to wake up the neighbors because now I'm even more pissed. Keyshawn George drives in the lane, floats it up, left it short, Drummond the rebound. Here come the 76ers. Up by 7. Barlow drives, tried the poster, he couldn't finish it. Drummond the rebound, puts it up, and he is blocked. Yo, McCollum, Keyshawn George. Keyshawn George against Andre Drummond. He's going to drive. Nowhere to go. Puts it up through traffic. Missed it and a foul. You just cannot make up the level of ineptitude in the third quarter. Drop the yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drummond to the bench with his 4th personal foul. Nurse is not happy about it. Free throw is good. Drop the yes, sirs. Yes, sir. Wake him up. Here comes a Dembona. Busy says, does Nurse live in Philly or Jersey? I actually know where Nick Nurse lives, but I'm not going to disclose that information. I haven't been to his house or anything, but yeah, don't be one of those people that egg people's houses. Sixers still have not scored in the third quarter, by the way. It is now a 7-0 run for the Wizards. Maxey lost it out of bounds. Bro, are you kidding me? The level of third quarter ineptitude of this team needs to be put into a scientific lab. McCollum, mid-range, missed it. Wizards get it back. This is unbelievable, bro. This is unbelievable. Bagley, the layup, he missed it. Here come the Sixers. Let's finally score in the third. DJ, Maxey, wide open. Yes, thank you. Wow, the Sixers finally scored in the third quarter. Whip-de-doo. Bagley the drive, and he is fouled. Wizards back to the line. So it started out as a 12-point lead coming into the third quarter. It is now at 8, and the Wizards are going to the line for 2. Marcia in the chat, Clint in the chat. What's good? John in the chat. All right, man, let's see who the MVP of the chat is. Let's get some engagement going. Halftime hangover is over. Let's see who the MVP of the chat is. Let's see who can spam the most comments in the next 60 seconds. All you little spammers that love commenting, man, this is your time to shine. Let's see who the MVPs of the chat are. The people that engage most in the chat. Second one is good. 2 for 2 at the line for Washington. Paul George on the wing. Going to find Tyrese Maxey. Maxey at the top finds VJ. VJ now Barlow. Barlow to VJ. VJ going to dribble and drive. He spins. He floats it up and left it short. VJ gets his own board. Paul George for 3. It's money.
He's on fire.
11 and counting for PG. Let's go. I want to see more comments in here, man. Chat should be flying where I can't even read it barely. VJ almost stole it away. Maxey slings it up the floor to VJ. Guards the ball with his body. PG again. This time it's no good. Sixers fighting for the rebound. VJ picks it up. Paul George trapped in the corner. Finds VJ at the top. Here's Dominic Barlow. Turns the corner. Drives downhill. Floats it up. Got it. Got it. And one. Yes, sir. And one. Woo. See AJ Brown in the chat. AJ, what's good, man? Cool J in the chat. King in the chat. John in the chat. Shout out to the MVPs, man. Don Boyle in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you to the MVPs of the chat. Let's go, man. Let's go, chat. Get us up to 5 million likes. Thank you to all the MVPs in the chat. Let's go, man. Heat this chat up. All right, no more spamming. No more spamming. Everybody chill. Everybody chill. Relax. Busy Bee says, I just had some street tacos last night and they were fire. Fire!
He's on fire!
Shout out to the street tacos. By the way, VJ Edgecombe doing his thing defensively tonight, man. Let's go, man. Did B Pump have a good Thanksgiving? I don't know. Where's B Pump? Yo, corporate B Pump, where you at, bro? Left the chat or what? Where's B Pump at? Bobby says Edgecombe is the future Ghost Sixers. Busy Bee says B Pump disappeared. Drop some tomatoes in the chat for B Pump, man. Took off the suit and tie. He left again. Just booked my flight to Philly from England for Christmas Day. I will be at the Nets game. I don't think the Sixers play on Christmas Day, bro. Tomatoes in the chat for corporate B Pump for leaving. He just keeps on leaving. Where's he at? APB out for B Pump, man. Somebody's got to put out an investigation or something. You got to find him. Got to find him. EG back on the bench. He's now played 18 minutes tonight. We'll see how many more he plays. Barlow for the and one, and it is good. 12-point lead for the 76ers. Grimes using the massage gun on the bench, trying to get that calf tightness out. Sixers on a 9-2 run. Keyshawn George slings it over. Here's a 3-ball. That one is no good for Champagnie. Was that Champagnie? Actually, yeah, that was. Bona, VJ. VJ for 3. Can't get it. Man, VJ has been struggling offensively. Sixers steal it back. Barlow almost carried, but he takes it the length and throws it down with the two-handed jam. Dominic Barlow is a player, man. I like Barlow. Now he's going to pick up a foul on the other end. Actually, it might be on Bona. No, it's going to be on Barlow. It's going to be his third personal foul. Let's go. Third foul on Barlow. McCollum guarded by Maxey. 14-point game. Here's McCollum. McCollum coming around a screen. Dribbles into the lane. Floats it up off the window and gets it to go. Maxey to sick crossover. Finds VJ. Flying to the rim. Finds Bona under the rim. And he is fouled. Bona goes down holding his ankle. You do not want to see that as a Sixers fan right now. Don't want to see Bona holding his ankle, especially with Embiid out every game and Drummond, thankfully coming back from that injury, but we'll see, man. Guys, hit the like button right now, man. Subscribe to the channel. Get us to 50K. $5 super chat. Philly for life says, love when this team is healthy and run by the youngins. VJ, McRain, Maxey running the show with PG and B taking the secondary role. It is fun, RB. I like that, man. I like that. Listen, man, like I ranted about in the pregame show tonight, I just don't know if PG and Embiid are ever going to get on the floor consistently. So I like the young guys running the show. Let's go. (13-4) run for the Sixers. They steal it away again. Maxey has it flying up the floor, high up with the left hand. It's blocked at the rim. Wizards get it back. 5:35 to go. Here is Bilal Coulibaly Gonna find Keyshawn George back to Koulibaly. 3-ball is no good. Man, what happened to Koulibaly, man? Wizards have been historically bad at drafting. Barlow, the pump fake from the corner. Kicks it up top. Maxey, downhill. Maxey through contact. No whistle. Maxey wanted the foul. It's going to stay with Philadelphia. All right, man. I need you guys to, I need some people in the chat, man. We got hundreds of people in here. How about this? Who's been rocking with the show for a while, man? If you have, drop OG in the chat. If you're new tonight, drop new. Let's see who's been really rocking with us, man. 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Sixers looking to inbound. Here's a Dembona. Dribble handoff. Maxey drives into the lane again. Maxey's attacking. He goes up and misses it short. So Maxey a little bit inefficient right now, and the Wizards have it on the other end. Listen, man, I try to bring this energy for y'all every game. 4.5 hours every single game. I'm trying, man. We drop videos. Dropped a video yesterday. We're dropping shorts. Right after this show ends, man, I go upload these post games to audio. Then I go clip up shorts, man. The grind never stops. Follow us everywhere. Support us everywhere. And make sure you go rate us on Apple Podcasts. I need y'all to do that. I need you to go on Apple Podcasts, find us on there, and give us a 5-star rating. 4:55 to go here in the third. Maxey turns, spins, finds Bona. Bona dumps it to Maxey in the corner. Maxey against Vucevic, who's back in the game. He drives, full burst of speed, got it, and one. Tyrese. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. $2 Super Chat Philly for Life says, do we know when K9 is coming back yet, RB? We do not. It's the old typical reevaluated. We'll see, man. Hopefully in a week or two. But knowing the Sixers, I don't know. Maxey going to make it a 3-point play. Wizards floated up.
Let's go.
That one is good. 82-67. Barlow with the nasty spin. Yo, I'm trying to tell you guys about Dominic Barlow, man. Barlow is a beast. Dominic Barlow is a freaking beast, man. McCollum misses the 3. Barlow fighting for the board. Couldn't pick it up that time. 4 minutes to go here in the third. The alley-oop, and McCollum couldn't finish it. Sorry, that was Whitmore. McCain back in the game. McCain lets it fly. McCain for 3.
He's on fire!
Woo! Woo! So impressed with how the Sixers are playing right now. I know they're beating up on JV players, but I like it. $5 Super Chat Philly for Life says 5 years triple OG player. How did nobody know about Barlow? Love the kid's game. Hustle, rebounds, and defense. He finds a 3-ball. It's a wrap like Reynolds. Ooh, that slid right off the tongue, baby. Yeah. That was smooth, man. That was smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about that time. Let's go back. Let's double up. Sixers bonus trivia presented by National University. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, a couple times throughout the year, we're doing bonus questions to give you more opportunity. Only the people that stay locked in throughout the show are going to have a chance. If you guess more than one time, you will be banished from trivia. But now is the time. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the second bonus trivia question is the following. Which NBA player has played for the most franchises in an NBA career? Here's a hint. He played for the Sixers and the Wizards. He's played for 13 NBA franchises. Who is he? He has played for the Sixers and the Wizards. Let me know in the chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is Ish Smith. And the first person to guess got it correct. It is our boy Cool J. Cool J in the chat. Show him some love, man. It is Ish Smith who broke the record by playing for his 13th NBA franchise, which is insane. It's almost half of the teams in the damn league. Shout out to the journeyman and also now an NBA champion, Ish Smith. Thank you all for playing Sixers Trivia. And like I said, more bonus questions throughout the year to come. Cool J, congratulations, man. Let's go. Sixers lead it by 20 points. Wizards somehow lay it up. Scooped it with the left hand. It was Vucevic. Tristan Vucevic, that is. I don't know how he did that, but let's go ahead and, wow, Maxey with an I can't even take my eyes off the screen for one freaking play. Maxey's out here making highlights. Cool J with his first W of the season, though. Congrats, Cool J. Now we have a foul in Philadelphia. Dude, Maxey's on something different right now. I don't want to hear any Maxey slander ever again. Maxey's doing this without his two co-stars consistently, man. Let's go. 420 people in the chat. If you're just tuning in, you missed it. You missed a chance for a trivia bonus question. We did 2 questions tonight, so shout out to the chat. Like I said, man, we put the question in the chat first, so everybody's able to see it at the same time. But you got to make sure your screen is on live. That way you, constantly, maybe every 30 minutes, check your screen, tap the screen, hit the live button, make sure you are on live. That way you don't miss it. .250 to go here in the third. 1 for 2 at the line for Washington. Maxey a step back 3. It's just unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I want MVPs in the chat for Tyrese Maxey. Unreal, man. Unreal. Maxey had it stuffed that time. Sixers lead it by 20. 2:15 to go. And Edwards the steal back up to Maxey, and Maxey's just waiting right under the rim for it. So Tyrese Maxey now has 28 points. MVP Tyrese Maxey, man. Now we have a foul in Philly. Sixers on a 28-11 run. Guys, I want you to realize something, man. Maxey literally came off a 52-minute game the other night. A loss in double overtime. And this guy is just out here attacking every game. Like, I'm scared of them running him into the ground, but he just doesn't stop, man. He's going a million miles an hour. Maxey, crossover, step back 3. Got it again. Are you kidding?
He's on fire.
Are you kidding me? 31 for Maxey. Another steal by Philly, and Bona lost it out of bounds. Yo, put some respect on Tyrese Maxey, man. This is ridiculous, man. This is MVP level stuff we're seeing right here. And y'all need to give Maxey his credit because he is doing this without his two max co-stars. I know Paul George is playing tonight, but Maxey has 18 in this freaking quarter, bro. I mean, this is wild, bro. Maxey steals it again. Oh my gosh. There's his parents in the front row. Guys, this is ridiculous, man. Tyrese Maxey said, give me the damn game. I'm going to end it. He played 52 minutes the other night. MVPs in the chat. That's all I want to see. MVPs, man. Unbelievable, man. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, we're all 76ers fans. I'm really tired of anybody that's trying to throw dirt at Maxey, not because he's a fan of this show and he watches us and he's been on this show, but when you have a guy on your franchise and you have a guy that wants to work as hard as Maxey does, I'm not throwing shade at anybody else. I'm just talking about Maxey. When you have a guy who consistently works on his game the way he does and who is willing to put that burden on his shoulder. There was a report that came out yesterday from Ramona Shelburne. The team has started to view Maxey as their leader. Well, guess what? This is what a freaking leader does, man. Guy played 52 minutes the other night. He's now up to 33 points in 28 minutes, and he has single-handedly taken over the game. Now, I know the people are going to come back and say, oh, well, he played the Wizards. I don't give a crap who they're playing. It's the fact of the matter that he's the only one taking charge, man. He's playing every game. He's playing the most minutes in the NBA. Bona with a ferocious block. And Maxey is taking over these games every night. It's what we wanted to see forever. Edwards missed a three. We have a foul on Adem Bona, who goes right up to the ref to argue. For years, we kept saying, when is Tyrese Maxey going to have that killer instinct from the first quarter? He does it every game now. He takes the ball and he takes over now. Every game. He has 18 points in the third quarter. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Brad says 440 votes on can we get 500 likes and only 352 likes. They see that's the crazy part, man. That's the crazy part. We must have some frauds in this chat, man, because we should be at 3,000 likes by now, honestly. I don't care anymore, man. I'm just here talking my talk, talking my game. I don't have to read the chat. I don't have to do anything. I'm watching a Tyrese Maxey masterclass. Let's go. All those people that are like, yeah, Maxey can't lead this group. Well, where are you at now, man? Maxey's been cooking all season. MVP, MVP, MVP. Maxey is easily the leader of this offense. I've been saying it from the third game of the season. We all love the rest of the guys on this team, but this is Maxey's team now. Tyrese Maxey again, guarded by Keyshawn George, coming around a screen, puts up an off-balance three, and he is fouled. Maxey to the line for three. Woo! First one good at the line. Ladies and gentlemen, get us up to 400 likes. I'll read the chat again when we get to 400. We got to start putting bars on this stuff, man. Let's go. Maxey is cooking. He's going to have 20 in this quarter alone. That's what an MVP does. Second one is good for Tyrese Maxey. Actually knocked them all down, my bad. He's now 5 for 5 at the line. Shout out Maxey. Three ball from Washington. It is short. Vucevic floats it back up and got it on the second attempt. Maxey has 20 points in the third quarter alone. 35 on the night. I said he'd have 31. My bad, Max. I underestimated you. Maxey from deep again. Missed it that time. I don't even know how this dude is even moving around right now, let alone dropping 20 and a quarter. So we take it to the end of the third quarter. The 76ers lead it 101-77. The Sixers actually blew somebody out in the third quarter. They scored 35 points. And they didn't even score in the third quarter until there was 8.5 minutes done. Or 8.5 minutes left. That's insane, man. Holy crap, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The Sixers did not score in that quarter until there was .834 to go. Wow. 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 35 points in the span of 8.5 minutes. Tyrese Maxey had 20 of them. Let's go, man. Can they actually make a game non-cardiac for once? Can they actually do it? Can they actually do it? AJ, stop spamming in the chat, man. You're going to get timed out. I appreciate the love, man, but don't spam in the chat. Shout out everybody in here, man. Let's go. Fourth quarter on the way. Drop some fires in the chat. Get us to 400 likes. Let's go. Y'all are slacking in this comment section, man. Can the Sixers actually win a game non-cardiac style? It is a 24-point lead as we enter the fourth quarter. All right, man. Maxey with 35 and counting. Only a couple others in double digits. Maxey will sit to begin the fourth quarter. It is Edwards, VJ, Walker, Drummond, and McCain. Walker up to VJ, 4 on the shot clock. VJ getting busy with it. Step back 3. And a 3-second violation on Andre Drummond. So it's going the other way anyway. VJ's laughing. He's making fun of Drummond like, yo, get your big butt out of the paint. That was a nice step back crossover by VJ, but his shot is not even close. Here's Bub Carrington. Walker almost poked it away. Drummond guarding the perimeter and Walker guarding the paint. That's an interesting sight. Keyshawn George couldn't get it to go. It's Keyshawn George, Tristan Vucevic, Will Riley, Bub Carrington, and Cam Whitmore. Here's Jared McCain going to cross over, drive downhill. McCain floats to Drummond. Drummond tried to save it. He could not. Let's go. Get us to 400, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Here comes Malachi Branham. Branham has not been good, to say the least. 22 years old, Malachi Branham. And Whitmore fouled en route to the basket. Branham was a first-round pick by the San Antonio Spurs. Never really got much playing time. He was traded to the Wizards this offseason. Maxi's really averaging 41 minutes a game. That's crazy, man. And he's playing this way? Nuts. Whitmore going to miss the first one. Keep Maxey on the bench, man. You remember when Joel Embiid was playing third quarters only, playing three quarters and averaging like 40 a game? That's what this reminds me of. Second free throw is missed. Whitmore gets it back, tried to slam it down, and he couldn't get it again. So 2 missed free throws and a missed dunk for Cam Whitmore. Here's VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe going to cross over, trying to get busy off the dribble again. It has turned into a street game, and VJ going to knock one down with the floater. This is why I said before the game, if you're a Washington Wizards fan, you might want to get a new hobby or something, because the Wizards are absolutely off. I don't know how they continue to sell tickets. Vucevic, Riley puts it up and in. I'm guessing the Wizards tickets are probably like $2 anyway. Might be a good time to take a DC trip. Jared McCain coming around his screen, going to find VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe launches a three, and there he is.
He's on fire!
VJ Edgecombe letting it fly from three. Another three missed by Washington. Yeah, I'm always close on these picks, but I just miss them by like a few points. I think I'm going to start taking the unders. Then the players will start going crazy. Walker misses a three. Drummond rebounds it, missed it, and tapped it in again. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is a 29-point game. We might actually see the cleanup crew. Drop some blue and red in the chat. Sixer Nation, let's go! Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Get us to 400 likes, man. Get us to 5 million. Hit the subscribe button. Get us to 50K. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get back, one more shout out to our great partners over at National University. If you're trying to level up your career, if you're trying to get that next degree and you feel like you don't have the time or the energy or the resources to go back to school, then NU is perfect for you. It's literally them and you. National University offers 4 and 8 week online courses that help you balance your work life and school life. You get to start sooner and finish faster with National University. You can be a busy worker, person, or learner and a successful student. They have over 50,000 plus students attending and 250,000 plus graduates, 150 degree programs, and a 50-year history of innovative learning. And beyond the academics, they offer career guidance, virtual mental health counseling, and everything else you need to have a successful academic career. So go check them out, man. Their link is down in the description. They awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year. And if you think that their flexible curriculums are for you, check out National University, a proud partner of Philly Take with RB for the last 2 years. Chad, how are we feeling, man? I actually feel good. I feel good. For once, it is a non-cardiac game. It is a non-cardiac game. Can't remember the last time that happened. Maybe it was a game against Brooklyn or something. I don't know. Sixers are actually doing a damn thing. 4-game week, man. The Sixers play 3 games in 4 days later this week, and the Eagles play as well on Monday night. So it'll be 4 games in 5 days for me. So I need all the non-cardiac we can get right now. Chat's talking about B Pump. I'm not reading the chat till we get to 400 likes, though, because y'all are slacking, man. But yo, tomatoes for B Pump, man. Tomatoes for B Pump. Pump, where you at, bro? Pumper disappeared. Pump disappeared, man. Get a little pump and go. What's going on, B Pump? Wizards miss again. Jared McCain with the rock. Here's Jared McCain in transition. Can't get the three. Walker the rebound. Missed it. And Drummond taps it in. Three ball Washington. That one no good for Branham. Will Riley in. Edgecombe finds a cutting Edwards out to Drummond. Drummond one bounce. Corner three. Drummond!
He's on fire!
Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond. Here's Bub Carrington. Floats it up. Left it a bit short. I don't know what happened to Bub Carrington, man. He was cooking last year. Second round pick. He was doing really well, and now he's just an average guy. Drummond thinking about it again. He oops it up. Walker puts it up and in. Yo, the Wizards are getting bullied by the 76ers, man. The Wizards are getting bullied right now. Yo, nobody else hit the thumbs up button, man. 512 people in here. We're at 370. Get us to 500 right now. Wizards are giving the Nets a run for their money for the worst. For the worst. Dang, Zion out for 3 weeks? Yeah, Zion's cooked, man. First free throws missed. Sixers fans are actually hyped up at the arena, man. I haven't seen them this happy in a while. Stick around for the post-game show after the game. We're actually going to celebrate a win for once. That was easy. That was comfortable. We'll take your phone calls. I want to hear from you on the phone line, so tap in. Second free throw is good. It is now a 35-point lead for the 76ers. Eric Gordon at the top. Are we going to see Kyle Lowry too? There's Hunter Salas in for the first time. Three ball from Edwards does not fall. Wizards pick it up. So Maxi's going to finish with 35 points in 3 quarters. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Vucevic, the drive of the spin, he missed it by a million years. Tyrese Maxey is third in the NBA with 32.3 points per game. Maxey's been unreal, man. Let's go check something here on Tyrese Maxey real quick. We still don't have 400 likes, man. Y'all are slacking. Here's Justin Edwards. Walker's on the floor. Gordon couldn't pick up the ball. Yo, Gordon is slow, man. He is slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will be 11. 11 30-point games for Tyrese Maxey. Crazy, man. Salas floats it up and gets it to go. Even Hunter Salas is cooking. Drop some Hunter Salas love in the chat. Jabari Walker behind the back, drives against two, goes up, he's fouled. Tyrese Maxey is cooking, man. Walker going to miss the second one. Janai Broom is in the ball game for the first time. Bagley going to hook one up. Yo, it's been a while since we've seen a Sixers cleanup crew, man. I forgot that they existed. It is pretty funny how Kyle Lowry hasn't come into the game yet, though, even though he played against the Nets a couple games ago. Walker puts up a three. That one is short. 31-point lead for the Sixers. 5:20 to play. Dribble the drive, and Random is fouled. Stick around for the postgame show after, man. So it's Janai Broom, Dominic Barlow. Brandon misses the free throw, puts it up, got the bounce. Gordon, Broom, Salas, Barlow, and Edwards. Edwards to Barlow. Barlow downhill, drives, dumps it off. Broom floats it up, left it short. Come on, Broom. Come on, Broom. You're literally the guy for the cleanup crew with your sweeping. Janai Broom. Airball by the Wizards. Wow.
This guy stinks!
Wizards really do stink, man. Listen, man, I really appreciate everybody in here. Even if you are a Wizards fan, thank you for being a part of the show. We welcome you here. You can become Sixers fans, so you don't have to support this garbage Wizards team. Barlow is fouled. The Wizards are shooting 21% from three tonight. They are 7 of 32, and the Sixers are 16 of 37, 43%. First one missed by Barlow. Yo, I cannot believe that we're not at 400 likes yet, man. Y'all are slacking like the Wizards. Let's go, man. Ben says Lowry is nurse number 2, assistant coach. Second free throw good from Dom Barlow. Barlow now with 12, Drummond with 12, PG 11, McCain 14, Maxey with 35. Here's Will Riley, the rookie. Comes around a screen, pulls one up out of Illinois, missed it. Getting drafted by the Wizards has to be crazy, man. Salas thinking off the dribble. Salas, Broom. Broom for three. Short. 4 minutes to go. Pull up Jay from Carrington. Does not fall. Sixers have it again. 3:45 to play. Salas lost control of it. Janai Broom fouled. He's going to the line for 2. Let's go, Broom! Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in 20 seconds.
Meet my better half. National University supports all her aunts. With personalized attention, she can be a student and a family ringleader and a role model
where and when
and an aspiring principal and a force of nature. She's an Ander. National University, supporting all your aunts.
Wizards go right down the lane, right up and in. Easy bucket for Washington. Salas throws it away again. Wizards have it. Riley. And an easy dunk. Nick Nurse is going to call a timeout. Nick Nurse calls a timeout. It is a 25-point game with 3:16 to go. Once again, shout out to everybody in the live chat. 500 people in here. Hit the thumbs up button. Get us to 400 likes. Thank you for being here. Stick around for the post-game show. We're going to talk about this game. We're going to break it all down. Let's go, chat. How are we feeling, man? I mean, finally, a non-cardiac game. We finally have a non-cardiac game. How's everybody feeling, man? How are we feeling, man? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Once again, a reminder, make sure you follow us on all social platforms. Follow our Eagles channel over at A to Z Philly. We'll do a post-game show tonight if you want to call in. Of course, you can do that. We'll have the phone number up. We will have the Discord up as well. Tyrese Maxey now has 11 30-plus point games in the first 20 games of the year. So essentially he has scored 30 more than he has not scored 30, which is pretty wild. Looking around the NBA right now, the Celtics currently lead the New York Knicks by 7. Pelicans lead the Timberwolves at halftime. Raptors lead the Blazers. And the Spurs lead the Grizzlies. How about the OKC Thunder, who are currently 20-1? And you want to hear something really sick? We always talk about what Sam Presti did and how the Thunder executed that strategy well. Do you know that the Thunder right now are slated to have 2 top 10 picks? The Thunder are 20-1. They have the Clippers unprotected first round pick, and the Clippers are dog crap, as I told you they would be. RB was right again. And they also have a top 8 protected pick from the Utah Jazz, who right now are playing outside of the top 8. So the Thunder might actually get 2 top 10 picks, and they are currently 20-1. Wild, man. Wild. $25-point game. Salas floats it up, congested, couldn't get it to go. Here is Carrington, turns around, fades for 2, left it short. Broom picks it up, and here come the 76ers. Here's Eric Gordon. Gordon chucks a 3. It's money. Eric Gordon is back, dropping EG in the chat. Bagley for 3. No good. Edwards to Gordon. Gordon at the top. Gordon to Salas. Here's Gordon. Gordon again. This time it's way off. Sixers lead it by 28 points. Wizards floated up and a foul down the other end. It's Malachi Branham going to the line for 2. Hope you guys stick around for the post-game show. About to get the phone lines up and running anyway. I want to hear you guys call in, man. Call in with some takes if you have them. 2 minutes. Gordon trying to get crafty. Broom under the rim, puts it up, and he was blocked. Come on, Janai Broom. Broom, you get on my nerves, man. 3 ball from Washington. It's wide open and it's money. I said the score would be 115 to 101. I was kind of close. Kind of. Once again, it is the Tyrese Maxey show, taking them where they need to go. Edwards going to find Eric Gordon. Gordon dribbling down the lane. Switches with his left hand. What in the world was that, Eric Gordon? Holy crap. Vucevic at the top. Going to dump it off to Carrington. Carrington pops up a 3 and hits. .108 to play here in the fourth quarter. 21-point game. The Wizards still have hope. They still have some hope. Here's Hunter Salas. Dribbles it up the floor. Salas going to find Walker. Now Broom dribbles in through contact. Left it short. Here come the Washington Wizards. 3 ball from Carrington. It's off the mark. Walker the rebound. Here come the Sixers. Janai Broom back to Jabari Walker. Dribbles into the paint. Oh, he tried the poster, but he couldn't convert. Wizards have a 2-on-1. Riley all the way. Lays it up and in. Are we actually going to get to play the song? We're actually going to do it. 400 likes. We finally hit it. Let's go. Finally. Yes, sir. The 76ers win without Cardiac. Can you believe it? Drop the W's in the chat. It's been a while. It feels like it's been forever. Members, drop those W's. Drop those play the song emojis. Sixers are going to get it done. Let's go, man. I want to see everybody. The Sixers officially are going to win this game 121 to 102, led by another Tyrese Masterclass. We are going to break it all down on the post-game show. The brilliance of Tyrese Maxey, but the Sixers win the night. You know the deal. That's how it goes. Shout out to everybody in the chat, the members, the mods, the subs, all of y'all. Stick around for the post-game. We got some things to say. But ladies and gentlemen, play the song. Yes, sir. Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey. Friend of the show, man. I think that's the coolest part in everything, man. We get Tyrese Maxey on the show, and then he elevates into a freaking MVP. Shout out to Mad Max and the Sixers. They get the W. 121-102. Don't go anywhere. That's the beauty of the Game Day show, man. Number one game day community in the world. We have the post game coming up right for you. You don't have to leave the stream. Keep it on. We'll open up the phone lines. We have some things to talk about on the post game show. All that and more coming up here on Philly Take with RB. Thank you to National University for partnering with the Game Day show all season long. And shout out to the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. right. 76ers win. They completely destroy the Washington Wizards. Very much expected, I would say. Maybe we were a little bit nervous at the beginning due to the Wizards having won 2 out of their last 3. But let's be honest, man, if you're a Wizards fan, maybe, I don't know, crochet or, I don't know, trade shows or, I don't know. You need a different hobby is what I'm trying to say. Cooking, cleaning, I don't know, walking the dog. Go do something else, man. If you're a Wizards fan, I honestly am sorry, and I know how it feels from last year having to endure that type of basketball, and they've been doing it for a very long time. But anyway, 76ers win, Wizards lose, and that's where we sit. That's where we're at. Sixers advance to 11-9. Welcome on in to the 76ers post-game live show right here on Philly Take with RB. We do it every single game. We live stream pregame, live game, and postgame, every game right on our YouTube channel. So make sure you tune in live with us after the game, or go ahead and check us out on podcast platforms. Go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm trying to accelerate because I want to get to the hype about Tyrese Maxey. Like, I need to get it off my chest. I'm really, 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 really excited about Tyrese Maxey. Check us out on Apple Podcast or Spotify. Leave us a rating, a review, comment, all that good stuff. Support us everywhere. The post-game show is presented by Sleeper. But ladies and gentlemen, you better not be sleeping on Tyrese Maxey. Let me put it for you this way, okay? The 76ers come out and they handle business the way that they were supposed to. As we probably all expected, the Sixers were going to win this game, but boy, was it nice for once to come out and be able to breathe calmly in the fourth quarter as the Sixers are up 30+ to the Washington Wizards, who are now 3-17 on the season. The Sixers advanced to 11-9, but beyond everything else, this was once again another Tyrese Maxey game. It is just so incredible watching this guy go toe-to-toe every single night. He's coming off a 52-minute game the other night in double overtime. No Joel Embiid tonight. Paul George is on a minute restriction. And Maxey comes out yet again. He only plays the first 3 quarters, and he drops 35 points. And talk about going on an absolute heater in the third quarter, dropping 20 points in the third. There was so many times, so many years and games where we sat there wondering, when will Tyrese Maxey let it click? When will he be aggressive? When will that instinct kick in his brain where he's taking over the offense every game, where he's taking the rock and saying, you know what? I'm going to put the fate of this game into my hands, and I'm going to be aggressive and just attack and dominate. And what we are seeing this season is Tyrese Maxey do exactly that. He now has 11 30+ point games in the first 20 games of the season. So he's scoring 30+ more than he's not. He has been absolutely phenomenal. He has been doing it mostly without his 2 max co-stars on the floor. He's playing the most minutes in the NBA. He came in averaging 32.3 points per game, and now that's going to go up again. And he had a nice rest in the fourth quarter because the Washington Wizards are giving the Brooklyn Nets competition for maybe the worst team of all time, and Tyrese Maxey was not going to have it any other way. Tyrese Maxey said, give me the ball in the third quarter, and there were just so many plays back to back to back where he just kept going downhill. He just kept attacking. Other guys were just waltzing around, missing shots, not going up for rebounds. Sixers got better as the game went on. And there were some other great performances. You know, Jared McCain dropped 14 off the bench. He continues to look more and more like himself. I thought Paul George looked good at the beginning. How about Dominic Barlow getting his hands dirty? How about Jabari Walker, who I thought has not been getting a lot of minutes recently, but maybe should? But nonetheless, Tyrese Maxey is the leader of this team. This is Tyrese Maxey's offense. This is Tyrese Maxey's team right now. The report yesterday from Ramona Shelburne pretty much confirmed it. The Sixers are looking at Tyrese Maxey to direct the rest of this team. He is the leader of this team right now, and he puts his actions over his words. And every game he comes out and simply dominates. And tonight was another example of that. And he now has 11 30-plus point games this season. He has been absolutely phenomenal. Outside of his 35 points, he dropped 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Andre Drummond went for a nice little double-double, 12, 10, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. I mean, Paul George got his own. I mean, it's hard to evaluate this game. I thought Jabari Walker was phenomenal. I want to give him a little more praise because the last couple games we haven't seen Walker at all. And I know this was against the Wizards, so it's hard to evaluate. But Jabari Walker goes out there in 24 minutes. He drops 10 points and 12 boards. He was physical. He was aggressive. He was moving around well, both laterally and both just his instinct, man. It's different. Like, I really like Dominic Barlow, but I like the way Jabari Walker approaches the game. He may not be the most skilled, but boy, is he going to be physical. He's going to box out. He's going to go the extra step to try to secure another possession or to try to secure a second chance. I love the way Jabari Walker plays, and I feel like tonight was another example as to why he should get more minutes. You had Drummond in foul trouble. You had Bona in foul trouble. And at points, they were playing Jabari Walker kind of as a 5 with Drummond guarding the perimeter. Yes, the Sixers were actually trying different things because they had the leeway to do so. I mean, you look at this Wizards team, they're down every player outside of CJ McCollum. They're down Alex Sarr. They're down Chris Middleton, Trey Johnson. And they have a couple other nice young pieces, but they are nowhere near a quality team. And then when you take those guys off the floor, Alex Sarr, I mean, they're just awful. They're now 3-17 on the season. This was a game where you say the Sixers handled business. They did exactly what they were supposed to do. And in the first game of a 4-game week, especially having 3 games in 4 days later in the week, this was exactly what they needed to do. They got Maxey a rest in the fourth quarter, and they allowed some of their key guys to get rest, right? Paul George only had to play 18 minutes. And like I said, I still want to see more efficiency from PG. There's times, especially early in these games, where I feel like PG is just standing around on a rebound or Drummond makes a bonehead play. But then Drummond comes back. He hits a 3-pointer. All's good in the world. And I thought Nick Nurse did a good job managing this game in terms of his timeouts. Sixers, and you know what the craziest part is, man? Because of Tyrese Maxey, the 76ers finally won a third quarter again. They scored 35 points in the third quarter after being the worst third quarter team in the NBA, and they didn't even score a point until there was 8:34 left in the third quarter. So in 8.5 minutes, they scored 35 points. They completely finished off this game, and Tyrese Maxey had 20 of the 35 points. So maybe that's the recipe from now on. I know others are going to have to contribute. You can't do this against every team. But Tyrese Maxey literally just took the rock and just kept going to town every time. Can't stop him. Whether it's a nasty crossover step back, whether it's a floater, he's learning how to finish with that left hand, going baseline. It's just beautiful, man, to see what Maxey has evolved into from his work ethic, his personality, all of it. And just to see how many minutes he is taxing onto his body and what he's been able to do consistently, it's really incredible, man. It really, really is. So I just continue to be impressed with Tyrese Maxey. I ranted before the game about Joel Embiid not being available in this game. I don't understand why. I know he played 30 minutes last game, and I know that Joel Embiid, played a little more than he was supposed to because the game went into double overtime. But personally, I still feel like Joel Embiid should have been able to play tonight. Maybe they rested him because it was the Wizards and because they have more games later this week. But it is surely something to monitor. And as I said on my video yesterday, I just don't think there's any way that the minute restriction plan is going to work out in the long term. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So outside of that, I'm very happy with the way they won this game tonight. And honestly, I feel like there are things they can take away from this game, but overall, they just completely dominated the Wizards in every category. I mean, you look at the stats tonight, the Sixers shot 43% from three, 17 of 40. Wizards were 9 of 36, 25%. Sixers, closed the rebound gap. They only lost it by 2. They were getting horsed in the first quarter. They didn't turn the ball over. They capitalized off turnovers. I thought especially in that second quarter, they were, creating a lot of offense from easy steals, easy breakaways. They were turning good defense into offense. So that was pretty much what happened. And they dominated in the paint. They didn't turn the ball over a lot. That's how this game went, man. Sixers led by 36, and they never looked back. So really, that's all I have on this game. Not much else I want to say. I mean, we saw Janai Broome in the fourth quarter. We saw Eric Gordon. We saw Hunter Salas. Once these guys start to get in the game, it's official. And it has been a long time since we saw the cleanup crew with the Philadelphia 76ers. Janai Broome, concerning. Janai Broome did not look good at all. Hopefully there's no more situation where he needs to actually come in and play valuable minutes. But that pick is looking like a miss from Daryl Morey. Kyle Lowry didn't even get in the game tonight. It's funny, he played against Brooklyn a couple games ago, and he couldn't even get in against this team when the Sixers were up 30 plus. It's been a while since we saw the good old cleanup crew. So that's where we're at, man. That's how I feel. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to call into the show, I would love to hear from you. A lot of our callers have been pretty quiet lately. Feels like people are kind of in this purgatory in some way with the Sixers, they want to see the team at full strength. They want to see what they look like, but also they're kind of bored because we haven't seen the full team that much yet. So I'd love to hear what you think about Tyrese Maxey and his dominance. I'd love to know what you think about Joel Embiid and Paul George. Call us up. The number is 339-207-7171, or join in on the Discord. Once again, 339-207-7171, or join in on the Discord. I will pin that link in the chat so that y'all can check it out. And if you do join the Discord, go ahead and hop on over into the waiting room. All right, before we get to the phones, man, player of the game. I mean, this is an easy one. This is one of those no-brainers. It's Tyrese Maxey, and it's not even close. Tyrese Maxey was, again, phenomenal tonight. 35 points, 26 attempts. I predicted he would have a inefficient 31 tonight. Pretty damn close. Now, he didn't play the fourth quarter. I didn't think he would be able to do what he did in 3 quarters, but man, I mean, we're just seeing the day and age, and really, I don't know if this is the best version of Tyrese Maxey, but we're seeing peak Maxey, man. At least from what we're used to, And he's only 25, so maybe he can even get better in 2 years, but this is what I always envisioned for Maxey. Around that second, third year in the league, we were starting to make some comparisons. I'm like, yeah, this guy's kind of looking like a next Damian Lillard or player like that. I'm so impressed with what he's doing this year, given all the circumstances and just the way he's been able to play, man. It's been phenomenal. And for the people that sit out there and they say, oh, well, the team's not winning that much, blah, blah, blah. Think about what they could do if the $100 million that is not currently on the floor could be on the floor every night. You put any superstar with this supporting cast with other stars not playing, it's going to be the same result. That's how special Maxey has been. You put Maxey on a team right now that's loaded, guess what? That team would be the best team in the NBA right now. Simple as that. So Tyrese Maxey is the player of the game tonight, and for me, it's not even close. 35 points with 6 assists and 4 rebounds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and go over to the phone lines. Got a couple people waiting on, and then we'll hit the Discord as well. Let's see what they have for me on the phone lines. 267, yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, RB?
What's up, man?
Yo, dude, I was just at this game, man.
Oh, yeah, how was that, man?
Tyrese went off, bro. Oh, my goodness.
Isn't it phenomenal, man, what this guy's doing every freaking game?
Bro, I'm tired of people sleeping on him, man. I'm tired of people sleeping on him. Like, when it comes to all the MVP candidates, people, like, overlook him so much. And I'm like, how many players, even on a bad team, like, you could take the best player on a bad team, they're not doing what he's doing, you know?
I agree 100%, man. And he's doing it without pretty much his two max co-stars really being on the floor at all. Like, you put any other superstar in that position, and it's going to be the same result. Like, Maxi's really wearing the burden of this team right now. He's been phenomenal, man.
And, dude, it's like watching these few couple of games, right? Like, mind you, I'm on a high horse because, like, just watching what he did live was amazing, even though it was the Washington Wizards. But it's like watching this team this year, I've noticed the pattern. When it comes down to, like, the really good teams in the East, we're, like, down to the wire with a lot of them. When it comes to these bad teams, this is the first, like, clear gap that we've had in a win this whole season.
Yep.
Hopefully we're figuring it out because that first game against Washington, it was very, very close. You know, like, they were kind of putting a lot of pressure on Maxey, and it looked like they could have came away with that one. But this one was like, okay, now we're stomping on their necks, especially after coming off of those two recent losses where we lost by 41 and we lost that last game in overtime. I really hope that this is like a turning point, especially with seeing like that, okay, we're actually gapping a bad team, you know?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, man. In my personal opinion, I feel like this is kind of the ceiling for this team without Joel and Paul playing consistently. I mean, Maxey's doing everything he can every game, and the team's 11-9. Now, if they get those guys back playing every game, yeah, I mean, this team could be great, you know? But what else can we ask Maxey to do? I mean, VJ's kind of fallen off a little bit. I guess he could play better. Jared McCain's starting to get his legs under him. You know, Grimes has been up and down, but I think we kind of know what they are without the two max players, right? If those guys can get back on the floor, it changes everything. But really, the 11 wins are because of Tyrese Maxey.
100,000%, man. And one more thing, too, like, I remember when Maxey, you remember when there was like the whole talk about him being like second fiddle to Joel, like, especially when James Harden was here.
Yeah. When
people were just like, oh, like, you know, he's basically saying he isn't anything without these two guys, James Harden and Joel Embiid.
Yep.
And when James Harden left, people were like, oh, like, what is Maxey going to do? Like, you know, it's just, I'm just very proud to see, like, how he's really just defied the odds, like, defied all of, like, the doubters. And he's being very, 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 very consistent. I just need them to put respect on his name, especially with these MVP votes, man. He needs to be in the top 5. Like,
absolutely, man.
No question.
Absolutely. Great call, brother. Appreciate you, man. Call back in anytime. That's a fire call right there. And you know what? He was spitting facts. Drop some fires in the chat. You know what? That's a great point that I brought up before, but I want to bring it up again. Because Tyrese Maxey, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think about this, right? He did not come into a losing situation. There's a lot of players that had number one role or, you know, secondary option functionalities and responsibilities from their first day in the NBA. There is no player that has been asked to adapt more than Tyrese Maxey. He comes in his rookie year. He's a backup behind Ben Simmons, who completely crumbles in the playoffs. Doc Rivers didn't even play Tyrese Maxey in Game 7 after he essentially saved Game 6, so he didn't have a constant role. Then the entire Ben drama happens. Tyrese Maxey then becomes, kind of the starting guard. We don't really know what's going on. Ben Simmons just goes away and quits on the team. Then the Sixers go out after half a season where Maxey was still trying to get used to that. Then they trade for James Harden. So Maxey goes from being a backup to being a semi-part-time starter to then being now the third option or fourth option behind Joel Embiid, James Harden, and Tobias Harris. So now Maxey's asked to play a different role, literally overnight at the trade deadline. So then Maxey goes through that. He goes through the Harden experiment. He learns, he grows. Then what happens? James Harden then quits. So now Maxey's being asked to jump back into the lead guard role, and we don't know what's going to happen there. Then Maxey erupts, gets a lot better, makes an all-star game, has that moment in the playoffs against New York. Then last year they come out, they're a disaster. People are blaming Maxey. Oh, you're not ready. But I want you to think about the timeline of events that has gotten Tyrese Maxey here. It has not been a straight line by any means. He has been asked to play every single freaking role. And each year, outside of last year, he has gotten incrementally better. He went from being a 28% three-point shooter in his first year at Kentucky to being a 40% three-point shooter. He's gotten better defensively. The last 2 years, he's gotten better as a facilitator. He's not turning the ball over as much. So all of these things, man, and now this year, just taking that scoring leap and just being a number one option, all of that combined needs to be taken into account when they talk about Tyrese Maxey. So that is a great call, and I agree 100%. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right, let's go over to the phone lines, the Discord. Our boy Fredo is back in here. Long time no see. Fredo, what's up, man?
RB.
Fredo, what's up, man?
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, man. For once, I'm not completely stressed out with high blood pressure after a 76ers game.
And I thought I was going to have to be stressed out, but thanks to Tyrese Maxey and 20 points in the third quarter, I don't have to be stressed out. For the first time, he actually got to get some rest.
How
He didn't have to
crazy
play
is
the
it, man?
full game.
He's so good, man.
Jared McCain continues to look better and better each game that goes by. So that's great to see. I'm surprised. I looked at the stat sheet at the end. I'm like, I didn't realize VJ only had 9 points, but I mean, he's everywhere defensively. I could care less. Offense will come. He'll get better at it, but defensively, VJ has the whole season, he's been everywhere. So that's great to see. It's nice to see Paul George play. I didn't think he would play today, so it's nice to see him on the court for sure. And I mean, would it have six or seven Sixers in double digits?
Yeah, man. They bullied the Washington Wizards. They did exactly what they were supposed to, in my opinion.
And I feel like the Wizards is a team that you should be able to beat by 20 points.
Yeah, I mean, they're really bad, man.
So I'm happy that they did it, but it's just nice it's nice not to stress for one game. I think this is the first game this whole season that Sixers fans finally get to kind of relax. I was so relaxed that I missed a couple minutes between quarters here and there, but
you took a nice little break between quarters because you weren't thinking, man, the third quarter collapse is coming. I'll be honest, they didn't score in the first 3.5 minutes of the third, and I was like, no way they're going to make this a game against Washington. But then Tyrese Maxey said, nope, that ain't happening. 20 points in the last 8.5 minutes of the third quarter, which is wild.
And it's really nice to see him. I'm so happy that I got to watch the game stress-free. I think I cut the game off with like 3 minutes left to go. I'm like, We got it. I don't have to watch to the end. I got kind of cut it off, kind of chill.
Yep.
Sit there and watch the show. But
yeah, man.
And it just felt good. It felt really good.
For sure, man. Anything else you got for me, Fredo?
I don't want to talk about Embiid right now because this game was just positive, so I don't want to talk about what can and can't happen. So I'm gonna leave it on a positive note. Tyrese Maxey, when the season first started, I said All-Star campaign. Screw the All-Star campaign. We're going All NBA first team this year.
Let's go, man. Fredo, great call, man. Shout out Fredo on the Discord. Yeah, I don't want to dive into the Embiid stuff tonight, man. I already ranted in the pregame. Man, but man, we'll see what happens later this week. I feel like they've kind of grounded me now. So now, 3 games in 4 days coming up. It's going to be a big test. Golden State, Milwaukee, Lakers. Sixers have to make it happen, man. They got to win 2 of those games, in my opinion. It'd be nice. But I don't know, man. I mean, Joel Embiid, he's probably only going to play 1 of the next 2 games. And then, I mean, can he play Sunday too? We'll see what happens. They have to play. They have to get these guys to play more than not. So, hopefully Joel Embiid plays 2 of the next 3 games. We'll see. Let's see. Cool J on the Discord. Cool J, what's up?
Yo, RB.
Cool J, what's up, my man?
Overall, great win tonight. I mean, you can take a lot of positives from this game. Like, for example, like Tyrese Maxey, like him literally carrying, especially the third quarter. Usually we worried about the third quarter. Like Maxey took the wheel and started, hooping and giving his team, starting the momentum. Not having to, getting rid of the curse for today's game. You can say VJ was good tonight. Defensive wise, he was good in the perimeter.
He was really good defensively, man. He had a couple nice big steals and blocks, and it was nice to see him have some of that burst back. I don't know what the heck's going on offensively. Maybe we just overrated him a little bit, but yeah, VJ's been making an impact defensively, so that's a good start after that beginning of the season.
And I think you can take away one thing is that, definitely by 3-point range, the Sixers were definitely much better this game. Like you see, how many threes they were chucking this game. Like they were starting getting very comfortable with it.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, sometimes it's as easy as that, Cool J. You make shots, you win the game,
Yeah, that's how you do it. Like, even, and, they start, and then McCain, like, you definitely think about McCain, like, he started getting more and more like himself. Like, you can see him, like, starting getting more confident. I was looking at the interview he had, like, he really said, like, he's playing for the joy of it. Like, he's like, he's like having fun, like, actually getting up, playing, his game. Like, you can see, even though he wasn't really at it in the beginning, like, you can tell now, like, he's starting to, like, enjoy the game, starting to, like, play like the McCain we saw last year.
Yep.
Like, so I'm really impressed, and can't wait to see more of him, like, getting more minutes.
Yep. I agree, man. I agree. They all handle business tonight, man. Got anything else for me, Cool J?
I mean, I would say is, hopefully they take away a lot of stuff they did this game and put it over to the Warriors game. Like them, actually, making opportunities, taking steals, taking opportunities, for mistakes, and just, get the job done.
Yep, I agree, man. That'll be much bigger of a test. We'll see if Curry and them play. Cool J, appreciate you calling in, man.
Of course, for having me in.
Shout out Cool J on the Discord. We're going rapid fire. We got one more on the Discord. Let's go to Sixers Sash on the Discord. Sixers Sash on the Discord. What's up? Sixers Sash, unmute your mic on the Discord. Sixers Sash going once. Going twice. Sixers Sash going once, going twice. All right, we'll get back to you in a second. We'll see if you're there. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, every single game we make our picks over on the Sleeper app. We got to give them one more big shout out. Sleeper, man. Did we finally hit our 3 for 3? We keep missing these by like very little. So we had Tyrese Maxey over 44.5 points, rebounds, assists. He went way over that, right? Actually, no, he barely went over, but he did because of not playing in that fourth quarter. But yeah, he goes for 45. So yeah, Maxey goes over on the points, rebounds, assists. We had VJ Edgecombe over 12.5. He goes on the under with 9. And we had Andre Drummond over 10.5 boards. He goes with 10. So we just missed the Drummond and VJ picks. I got to start picking some unders, man. Then they'll probably have the best games of their lives. But shout out to you. You can have the best game of your life over on Sleeper. Use the code PhillyTake. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100 on your first deposit on Sleeper. Get a free $20 entry right now. Shout out to Big Sleeper for showing us some love all season. You get to make picks on any game, pregame, live game, or across sports. And you can make anywhere from 2 to 8 picks. It's fun. It's like a game inside a game. We monitor our picks throughout the show. And if you think you can outpick me, then go download the Sleeper app. Check them out today. Use the code PhillyTake. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go back to Sixers Sash on the Discord, see if they're there. Sixers Sash. Unmute your mic. Sixers Sash on the Discord. Got to press the unmute button on your mic. Sixers Sash going once, going twice. All right, we'll try to get you back in later on, maybe next game. Shout out Sixers Sash. But anyway, that's how I'm feeling, man. That's where we're at. Sixers handle business. They take care of business, and they absolutely destroy the Washington Wizards 121-102. This game was a lot farther apart than the score made it appear to be, but the 76ers get it done. They advance to 11-9 on the year, 6-6 now at home, and another Tyrese Maxey masterclass. And Tyrese Maxey deserves some MVP recognition. That's all I got, man. That's how I feel about this game. Long week coming up, man. Hopefully the Sixers can get it done later in the week. Big win for the Sixers, man. Shout out to the community. Shout out to the members and the mods. Everybody tapping in with us every single game. Appreciate y'all, man. This post-game show is presented by Sleeper. We're going to sleep good tonight, man. Thanks to the 76ers who get it done. First game of a 4-game week. Philly Take with RB, Sixers Game Day Live show. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. Catch you on the next one. We're out. Peace.